guess.
Yeah.
So I think that you have to have regrets. They can say there's no regrets. We got Verdugo. We got a usable catcher in Connor Wong, and we've allocated the money elsewhere. It comes back to this, is that, A, he's going to be a Hall of Fame player. You don't let a Hall of Fame player go. You do whatever you can, and there's not a lot of players like this guy in the major leagues that make that much of a difference. And so I think that that's the biggest thing, is that you just cannot let a guy like that go. It just is that simple. So I would hope they would have some regrets.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I mean, what? And the other part, what I was going to also say is that, Rich, like, it's wins and losses, man. Like, It's wins and losses. So, and I just said this on with Adam Jones and Megan and Christian. Like, to me, it's like we can't keep talking about 2026. This has to be a wins and losses equation. And with Mookie Betts in the lineup, when he plays in games, the Dodgers are over 300 wins and 100-something losses.
Yeah.
With Alex Verdugo in the lineup, they're right around 500. You have to build a team, however well you do it, keeping the star player or not keeping the star player, where you win games. And that's where we're going to be judged.
Well, and I want to also hit on the other big news in baseball. Obviously, this is a huge matchup, and I think everybody's excited about it. But the news about Shohei Ohtani, quickly, Bradfo, just devastating, as he's approaching his free agent season. The Angels choose not to trade him. We're talking about what they could have gotten in a trade or how much money he's going to make. And now it sounds like him being this great dual player is in serious jeopardy, as the arm issues have flared up again, and he may not pitch again.
Yeah, it's. I think the universal reaction to this was like, really.
Right.
Like, this isn't about a team. This isn't about a rooting interest. This is about, we all understood what we were seeing, and now that's sort of taken away from everybody. And obviously, it makes the whole free agency like super, super complicated. But it's funny because I would ask this question of people of like, who do you, and maybe I've even asked it of you, who would you start a franchise with? And I remember Buster Olney saying, well, I would start with Ohtani. I'm like, well, he's older and you're going to have a tendency to break down. He's like, well, if his arm breaks down and you have hitter, if you can't hit, you're going to have a pitcher. But now we're looking at it as like, this is a reality that you're only going to have a hitter. But I would still say this. If he doesn't pitch another game at all, he's still a $500 million guy, right?
Yeah. I mean,
you know why? Why?
Yeah.
Because he's still like, he's
the marketing
business-wise, he is the unicorn. He is
but
the
not
guy.
if he never pitches again. He isn't.
Yeah, he sure is.
What
I
do you
think he
mean?
is.
If you acquire him and he's just a DH, I don't know if you can pay him $500 million.
If he's just maybe does a DH, but I don't know. I still pay him $500 because the image of him being the best of all time, and he may be the best hitter of all time if he only hits. Maybe I'm overstating, but I've always said this with him, the business side of this is so crazy, and I just think that, okay, you don't allow him to pitch, but let's be honest about this, Rich. Like, we always looked at Shohei. Oh, did you see what he did 4 days ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. It wasn't like we're like waiting every day that he pitched. The cumulative action of him was amazing. But still, his presence, I still think, is so impactful.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he gets, how many teams are still interested, and what the future holds. And it's also frustrating because not that there was going to be another Ohtani anytime soon, but now it just feels like anybody who's trying to go down that path, the coaches and scouts and everything in their way are going to be like, you can't do it. Can't look at Shohei couldn't do it. You can't do it.
I don't, and we love that. And every time a guy this is like Bobby Dahlbeck, yeah. Hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Like, everybody who's ever pitched and hit in college ball or even the minor leagues,
right?
Like, we've said this, nobody was ever doing it. And if they did do it, it was never going to be at that level. So that's what I come back to. Yeah. This is what potentially is taken away from us, which is this iconic moment, which we're probably never going to see again.
It's true. He's Rob Bradford from the Baseball Isn't Boring podcast and the Bradfo Show. Bradfo, a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Rich. Talk to you later.
Very good. You can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. To watch, go to twitch.tv/Boston WEEI. It's brought to you by Subaru of New England. Don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Make the most of the summer in a brand new 2023 Subaru. Details at Subaru of New England. Time now for Keys to the Game, brought to you by BMW, the ultimate driving machine. The home run, the long ball for the Red Sox, as Lance Lynn, who's starting for the Dodgers, has given up the most home runs this season among pitchers. Now, he's pitched pretty well for the Dodgers, but he's given up 32 home runs this year. So hopefully the Red Sox can add to that. Hurry in to the BMW Summer Sales Event and receive a credit of up to $2,000 on select models now through September 4th. For more details, go to bmwcenters.com. All right, we'll hear from the manager, Alex Cora, coming up next on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Now is the time to experience America's pastime in a whole new way. Major League Baseball has teamed up with T-Mobile for Business to advance the game with next-gen 5G solutions, going deeper with real-time data visualization, new camera angles that put fans on the field with their favorite players, and even testing an automated ball strike system in the minor leagues. This is the 5G era of baseball. See what we can do for your business at T-Mobile.com/now. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. Officially licensed product of MLB Players Incorporated.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
The world needs ways to reduce carbon emissions.
We're working on solutions in our own operations,
like carbon capture
and clean energy from hydrogen.
So, who are we?
Believe it or not, ExxonMobil. And our solutions could help industries like manufacturing,
commercial transportation,
and power generation too.
Heavy industry with low emissions. Let's deliver.
Learn more at ExxonMobil.com.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right?
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Ooh, pass me the intercom thingy.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent. Save on Tide Pods at BJ's.
Where easy listening goes all electric with your favorite hits like impressive style and intuitive touchscreen.
Easy peasy, easy peasy. Yeah.
smooth acceleration.
Easy breezy.
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. You'll find all our discounts for all your home and auto insurance needs online or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. Discounts vary by state and are subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You've been wanting to check out that news story that everyone's talking about, but you just can't find the time. That's why the On Deadline podcast is here. We pull together interviews from Odyssey's radio newsrooms across the country and add important context so you can really get the news fast. From wildfires and catastrophes at sea to new laws and presidential candidates, we'll have coast-to-coast coverage for you all in one place. Subscribe to On Deadline on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your podcasts.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
All right, back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Sox welcome Mookie Betts and the LA Dodgers to town for the first of 3 tonight. And before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora. It's brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and their Discover Summer Sales event. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover your best summer ever with Ford.
Well, Alex, this is a homecoming for many of the Los Angeles Dodgers, at least those who are healthy. And Mookie Betts, of course, his first return to Fenway. You and he are especially close.
Yeah, I mean, great kid, great person, a guy that has grown into a man. And it's not about him being more happy in LA or anything like that. It's just, he's a mature kid that has kids and his wife, and he's financially secure. So I think that really helps to actually open up and show the world who the real Mookie Betts is. And we're very proud of him. We're very happy for him. Obviously, this weekend, hopefully he can hit a few fly balls right at the right fielder. And in 3 days, we move on. But happy to see him. Happy to see Kike. Happy to see Brage. Obviously, JD and Joe, they're not here. Happy to see Doc Roberts. He's a good friend of mine. So it's one of those weekends. It's fun, but we got business to do, right? We're here to win the series and move on.
I know you and Mookie stay in touch. Today's at second base. He's played shortstop. He's played right field. And he seems to excel wherever he is, especially at the plate.
He's just a great athlete. And we know about the things that he does on the field. But this guy can dunk a basketball. He can play tennis. He can play ping pong. He can play football. He's a great bowler. So I'm not surprised with all the things that he's doing, especially defensively. And offensively, obviously, we've seen him at his best in 2018. And he's doing great things for Dodgers right now.
And Brazier's really picked it up. He came up with a new pitch.
Yeah, they made an adjustment with his arsenal. That's something that we actually talk about before he left. But I think in the situation he was in here, it was about surviving, quote unquote, and he was able to kind of like recharge, reset. He went to Arizona, and they taught him, to use his cutter, and the usage has been great, and he's having a great season for the Dodgers.
Alex, a couple of huge wins in Houston after 2 tough defeats. Yesterday was a perfect script. You got 7 innings from your starter. The bullpen leverage guys could rest, and it was really a no-sweat win with all those runs and hits.
No, it was a great day. We played good defense, too, which is the most important thing. Abreu with the big swing, and then we just kept going and going. And Brian did what we needed him to do, go 7. Uvera came in, did his job, and now we're in a better spot today because of that game.
And you told the media that momentum for the Red Sox is defense, huh?
I believe so. When we played bad defense, we put ourselves in trouble. When we are good defensively, we win a lot of games. So we just got to continue to be fundamentally sound, keep working our craft, regardless if it's 162 games left or 40 games or 30. We have to keep working. We've been doing that, and hopefully we can get it right for the next month and a half and make it to the playoffs.
Can former Dodger closer Kenley Jansen pitch in this series?
I think not tonight. We'll stay away from him, and hopefully he feels better tomorrow.
And would you use Chris Martin in the 9th inning role? Does that depend on when the best hitters are coming up?
I think depending on where we at, I think we got capable of guys to get 3 outs in the 9th inning. But, the game will dictate what we do.
Well, certainly the Houston series was the Adam Duvall series, and the huge hits, and he's out there in center tonight.
Yeah, he's feeling better. He started in the last homestand, kind of like controlling the strike zone and pulling the ball in the air. And, we got some tough decisions right now. We really are Abreu here and swing the bat the way he is. But that's the beauty of having a good baseball team, right? That we have to make tough decisions. And obviously we played the way we feel that we can maximize their talent over the weekend.
Alex, our Sherwin-Williams question of the day comes from Jason Gabori, the Boston District City Manager for Sherwin-Williams. You grew up in the Dodger system. What do they mean by the Dodger way?
Wow, it starts from the first meeting you get there. They talk about finances. They talk about how to dress. They talk about how to deal with the media. I think they take care of everything off the field, and then you go on the field. And when you go on the field, at that moment, it was Maury Wills, Steve Garvey, Ora Hershiser, Louis Johnson, just Sandy Koufax. He stopped by, and it's just kind of like we do with Louis, right, and Jim Rice and Tech and Pedro and David, kind of like show them, the kids, this is the proper way to play the game, respect the game, play hard, and, from there, your talent will take over. But I think the Dodger way starts off the field instead of on the field.
Good luck tonight, AC.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, there you go, Alex Cora with Joe Sherwin-Williams. Sherwin-Williams sponsors our question of the week. Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus is an exclusive program with pro-level services designed to help you manage and grow your paint business. Unlock the pro advantage at swproplus.com today. Time now for the injury report presented by Catches Law Group, New England's personal injury pros since 1986. Catches won over $2 billion for their injured clients, and you never pay unless Catches wins. Injured? Schedule a free legal evaluation by calling 508-321-7000 or at catcheslaw.com. Jaron Duran, who is on the 10-day IL, will visit a specialist on Monday for his injured left toe. Corey Kluber has shut down baseball activity with his shoulder injury. He's been moved to the 60-day IL. And as you just heard Cora mention, Kenley Jansen unavailable tonight with a hamstring injury, but as of the moment, avoiding the IL and possibly could pitch tomorrow. All right, your Friday Farm Report is sponsored by your New England Kubota tractor dealers. The versatile Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors are rated #1 in durability and owner experience. In Mass, it's MB Tractor in West Springfield and North Reading, Ahern Equipment in Spencer, or Bacon's Equipment in Williamsburg. And Bobby Dahlbeck, second in the International League with 30 home runs while playing for Worcester this year. Meanwhile, Marcelo Mayer, we normally give you an update on him. He's been out almost a month with a shoulder injury, but in 43 games in Portland this year, hitting a .189, 6 home runs, 20 RBI, and a .609 OPS. All right, we'll get you our bet du jour, as well as a look at the lineups and the pitching matchup and the scoreboard, all on the way next here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Now is the time to experience America's pastime in a whole new way. Major League Baseball has teamed up with T-Mobile for Business to advance the game with next-gen 5G solutions, going deeper with real-time data visualization, new camera angles that put fans on the field with their favorite players, and even testing an automated ball strike system in the minor leagues. This is the 5G era of baseball. See what we can do for your business at T-Mobile.com/now. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. Officially licensed product of MLB Players Incorporated.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
I was crossing the street when I met the love of my life. I chased after her. Nothing would stand in my way. Not the dog walker, nor the hot dog vendor. Finally reaching her, I asked, "What do you call that amazing smell?"
It's Gain Flings.
Gain Flings. My love had a name, but more importantly, it had a scent.
Fall in love with Gain Flings. Seriously good scent. Gain Flings with 50% more freshness ingredients versus leading bargain detergent.
Where easy listening goes all electric. And we're taking your requests. Hello, caller. What can we play for you?
Hi, first-time caller, long-time listener. I'd love to hear something with an easy driving beat.
Coming right up.
Woo!
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. That's because you'll find our best auto coverage at our best price online or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. Prices vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Odyssey's I'm Listening is our commitment to more mental health conversations. Here's Corey Taylor of Slipknot on getting the help you need.
When people feel like they can't get any help, that's when they isolate and that's when they hurt themselves. Find what works. If it's medication, it's medication. If it's therapy, it's therapy. If it's both, it's both. But don't be afraid to try both. You know, there's nothing wrong with admitting that you need help.
Talk saves lives. For more mental health conversations, visit imlistening.org.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox taking on Mookie Betts and the Dodgers. First of 3 tonight from Fenway Park. And let's just dive into our bet du jour. It's brought to you by FanDuel, official partner of Major League Baseball. Continuing the theme, I'll just go with Mookie Betts over 1.5 total bases. And if you're feeling kind of fresh, Mookie Betts to hit a home run is plus 700 on FanDuel if you want to get in on those. The Red Sox Dodgers are the over-under 10 for tonight's game, which leads us nicely into the pitching matchup of Cutter Crawford versus Lance Lynn, sponsored by Town Fair Tire for the best prices on tires. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Combined starter and reliever, Cutter Crawford 6-6 on the year with a 3.66 ERA. He has certainly helped them a lot when they were decimated by injury and they were going with a bunch of openers. He has done a pretty good job overall in the rotation. Lance Lynn, meanwhile, 9-9 with a 5.60 ERA between his time with the Chicago White Sox and the Dodgers. However, since being traded to LA, he has made 4 starts for the Dodgers where he's 3-0 with a 1.44 earned run average. So the change of scenery certainly did him some good. This was a guy who had a number of good years right in a row, including 2021, where he finished 3rd in the Cy Young. Since then, hasn't been as good, but maybe he's found it again with the Dodgers. Also mentioned earlier in the show that he has given up 32 home runs, which is the most in the majors. So we'll see if the Red Sox can get in on that. The lineup that Lance Lynn will face is brought to you by Herb Chambers, New England's largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. HerbChambers.com. Alex Verdugo, also against his former team, is in right field leading off, followed by Rafael Devers at third. Another former Dodger, Justin Turner, is the DH batting third. Masataka Yoshida is in left field batting fourth. Adam Duvall, fresh off a monster series against the Astros, is in center field batting fifth. Tristan Casas is the first baseman tonight batting sixth. Trevor Story, once again at shortstop, hits seventh. Reese McGuire is behind the plate batting eighth. And Pablo Reyes is the second baseman batting ninth. Sox come into this one 3.5 games back of both Houston and Seattle for a wild card spot. They're also 2 games back of Toronto, who's currently on the outside looking in of the playoff race, which we'll see who they're facing right now as we go to the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Make the most of the summer in a brand new 2023 Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Certainly time to scoreboard watch as the Seattle Mariners play late tonight against the Kansas City Royals. So the Mariners' hot streak certainly could continue. The Blue Jays are home to the Guardians, although it is Tyler Beebe going for Cleveland, so it could be a tough matchup for the Blue Jays there. And the Houston Astros are currently scoreless right now in Detroit as they are in the second inning. So all favorable matchups for the 3 teams that are just ahead of the Red Sox. Other games going on right now, Yankees and Rays are scoreless in the top of the second inning, and the Nationals have a 1-0 lead on the Marlins as they head to the second in Miami. Other scores or other games that are upcoming, the Orioles taking on the Rockies tonight in Baltimore. Cardinals are at the Phillies. The Cubs are taking on the Pirates in Pittsburgh. Mets host the Angels. Just devastating news about Shohei Ohtani. Who knows if he'll ever pitch again? Certainly not going to pitch the rest of this season. And going into his contract year, the Angels keep him. They're probably not going to re-sign him. And I'm really curious now. I kind of disagree with Bradford. Bradford thinks he's still a $500 million guy. I feel like if he's just a hitter, and we'll see, that's still to be determined as the offseason approaches. But if he's just a hitter, I don't know if I can pay him $500 million as much as I and everybody else love Shohei Ohtani. The A's are at the White Sox. Padres visit the Brewers. Twins taking on the Rangers in Minnesota. Diamondbacks and Reds. Then the late game, the San Francisco Giants hosting the Atlanta Braves. So those are all the games. Certainly a handful worth watching for the Red Sox as they try to gain some ground in the wild card race. They need a win, but they certainly need some help along the way. All right, before we go to Fenway Park, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, that's going to do it for us. For our producer, Bridget Prue, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe Castiglio and Sean McDonough have the call of Red Sox and Dodgers coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Mass Mutual. Insurance, planning, investments. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You know, you promised you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Why?
Why? T-Mobile 5G home internet? You might be hearing this
Why?
a lot. Why? Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Why? Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
This back-to-school season, Downy and Tide are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. U.S. and D.C. 16 or older. End September 30th. Rules at downy.com/scholarship/official rules.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. You'll find all our discounts for all your home and auto insurance needs online or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. Discounts vary by state and are subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Where easy listening goes all electric with your favorite hits like impressive style. And intuitive touchscreen.
Easy peasy, easy peasy. Yeah.
And smooth acceleration.
Easy peasy.
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
When you stay at a Vrbo, the host doesn't stay with you. Because a vacation home with a stranger sounds a little bit like a horror movie. Only whole vacation homes. Always private. Book on the Vrbo app.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Catches Law Group, New England's injury law pros at catcheslaw.com.
And it's gone!
Subaru of New England. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Mass Mutual. Insurance, planning, investments. Sponsored by Nissan. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Drains by James. Eastern Mass's choice for drain cleaning and pipeline.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Big Y World-Class Market. It's more than food. It's my Big Y. Buy cars for kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
Looking up, Grand Slam!
By Mike's Amazing, the official mayonnaise of the Boston Red Sox. Ford Trucks, official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
We're going to drive to left field. There are a couple runs way gone.
Arbella, here for good. And by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Long gone into the monster seat.
Sponsored by Town Fair Tire. For the best prices on tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Dig Safe. Click digsafe.com or call 811 before you dig. Cape Cod Lumber. Find the lumber for your next project. cclco.com.
Holy cow!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Savings and support start day one. Unlock the Pro Advantage at swproplus.com today. Sponsored by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Sean McDonough.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park. We could call this reunion weekend with the Red Sox and the Dodgers. The two managers just exchanging hugs at home plate as well as lineup cards. Alex Cora and Dave Roberts, both of whom played for the Dodgers and the Red Sox. And, of course, they were teammates briefly here in Boston. As the umpires meet here, the field is ready for play. We had an all-day rain, but skies cleared. The rain stopped late afternoon, and we certainly are hopeful we can play this game without any interruptions. And such an exciting night here with the return of one Marcus Lynn Betts. Mookie Betts will be leading off and playing at second base. The photographers all poised for him to come out of the dugout and head for the batter's box to open the game. He's already hit 11 leadoff home runs this season. And the Dodgers have a very strong fan contingent here, too. A couple of thousand people at least, we'd guess, as they come in on fire. 78 wins, 48 defeats, a 12-game lead in the AL West. They're 19-3 in the month of August and 27-10 since the All-Star break, the best record in baseball. Red Sox coming off a decent trip, 6-4 overall, but rallying with those two outstanding wins in Houston to split that 4-game series against the Astros, including that big win on Wednesday night of the Adam Duvall 10th inning home run, and of course yesterday pounding out 24 hits and scoring 17 runs as the Red Sox come in at 68-60, as they are now just 2 games behind Toronto and 3.5 behind Seattle for the wild card, the third wild card spot in the American League. Time for the Morgan & Morgan starting lineup, brought to you by America's largest injury firm. So let's meet tonight's players. Leading off will be Mookie Betts at second base. He's on fire, 9 of 11 in the Cleveland series, which concluded yesterday. Freddie Freeman hitting .336, also on fire, batting second. Will Smith will hit third and catch. In the cleanup spot, it's Max Muncy with that big 18th inning home run in Game 3 of that 2018 World Series, a walk-off. David Peralta will be in left field. He's hitting fifth. Kike Hernandez in center field, returning to the Red Sox at a better position for him than shortstop. He's batting sixth, and he's been very hot with a bat. Jason Hayward, longtime National League All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove winner, in right field, batting seventh. It'll be Michael Busch DHing and hitting eighth, and Miguel Rojas at shortstop, batting ninth, with Lance Lynn pitching. They got him from the White Sox, 9-9 overall, but 3-0 with a 1.44 ERA since joining the Dodgers in 4 starts. Hard-throwing righty and a veteran. For Boston, it's Alex Verdugo in right field leading off. Then Rafi Devers batting second. At third base, Justin Turner, who just got the Heart and Hustle Award before the game tonight, a former Dodger, reuniting with a lot of his old friends. There were a lot of high praise from Dave Roberts before the game tonight. He's DHing and batting third. Masataka Yoshida, he's in the cleanup spot in left field. Then it's Adam Duvall, who really carried the Red Sox in that Houston series with 3 home runs. He's hitting in the fifth spot. Tristan Casas at first base will bat sixth. Trevor Story is at shortstop, hitting seventh. Reese McGuire catching. And Pablo Reyes, who's been so good at second base tonight, he's batting in the ninth position with Cutter Crawford pitching. Cutter making his 25th appearance, his 17th start. He is 6-6 with a .366 earned run average. Red Sox and the Dodgers will start a little bit after 7:10 tonight. It's pretty comfortable here at the ballpark after the rain. The humidity has dropped some, and the temperature in the low 70s. Time and temp brought to you by Window Nation. Protect and increase the value of your home today by calling 866-90-NATION or go online at windownation.com. Powering Possibilities are brought to you by Comcast Business. With complete connectivity, it's cyber security, internet, and mobile, all from one provider. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. The home plate umpire tonight is Mark Carlson. Jordan Baker will call the plays at first base. Brennan Miller is at second base. And Trip Gibson will make the calls down the line at third base. The Red Sox and the Dodgers have met 18 times in regular season play, each winning 9 times. The Red Sox 6-3. And here we go. Let's get the announcement. On Marcus Lindbetz, making a design in the dirt behind the batter's box. Steps out momentarily, and here's Mookie waving to the crowd with his helmet. Standing O. Well, Mookie brought this crowd to its fate. We're ready for baseball. And all set to bring the play-by-play your way is Sean McDonough.
All right, Joe, nice moment. Mookie Betts stepped out of the batter's box, took his helmet off, and saluted the crowd, gave him a huge ovation. Cutter Crawford's first pitch is a fastball, held high, taken for a strike. First pitch at 7:12. 70 degrees at game time right now, no breeze to speak of. The flag hanging straight down the pole in center field. Breaking ball from Crawford is outside. And it's 1-1 on Betts, having an MVP caliber season for Los Angeles, hitting .310 with 34 homers, 89 runs batted in. He swings and slices a foul over by the Red Sox on deck circle.
And he's been spectacular at second base, we're told.
Yes, played right field, has played shortstop. Comes riding a 12-game hitting streak during which he's hit .568. He hits a pop-up in foul ground over by the Red Sox dugout. Tristan Casas over, has room, and makes the catch. So Betts retired for the first out of the game. Cloudy skies, a light mist falling now here at Fenway Park. A lot of Dodger fans here. Red Sox dressed in red jerseys tonight with white pants. The Dodgers in visiting gray with the blue helmets and numbers. Freddie Freeman bats second. What a 1-2 punch he and Betts have been. And a fastball up and away to Freeman, hitting .336. 23 homers, 85 runs batted in. He went 5 for 9 yesterday in Cleveland in their doubleheader sweep of the Guardians. He takes a fastball up and away. Since July 17th, 34 games, he's hit .396. The first player in Dodger history with at least 20 homers and 35 doubles before the end of July. He swings and slices one back onto the backstop. He's third in the majors with 104 runs scored, behind only Ronald Acuna Jr. of Atlanta and his teammate Mookie Betts. Freeman leads the majors in doubles with 47, in extra base hits with 72. He hits a line drive to right and a base hit. Fielded cleanly by the former Dodger Alex Verdugo. So Freeman is aboard with a line drive single.
That MVP voting of the National League is going to be amazing when you have Betts and Freeman with the Dodgers, Acuna and Olsen with the Braves. A lot of split votes.
Yeah, in most years, any one of those guys might be a runaway choice, but so many having terrific seasons in the National League, including Freeman, who leads from first, held by Casas. Cutter Crawford's first pitch to Will Smith is popped up near the second base bag. Reyes, the second baseman, has it right behind the bag. So Smith dispatched on one pitch. He went up there hitting .271, an all-star catcher. So 2 outs, and Freeman at first. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund for every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher. During the 2023 season, the Arbella Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Fastball taken for a strike by the left-handed hitting Max Muncy, playing third base. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. 29 homers for Muncy and 77 ribbies, but just a .194 average. Crawford out of the stretch off the first base end of the rubber. Outfield plays Muncy to pull. Breaking ball in the dirt and a good stop by Reese McGuire. 1 ball and 1 strike. Muncy has 29 home runs. He has 30 singles for the year. The set by Crawford. And his pitch is another pop-up in shallow left. Coming in, Yoshida, and he makes the catch. And a relatively easy inning for Cutter Crawford after a half inning. The Dodgers nothing. And the Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Bottom of the first, no score here at Fenway Park. The Herb Chambers batting order for the Red Sox, sponsored by Herb Chambers Toyota of Auburn and Toyota of Boston. It'll be the former Dodger Alex Verdugo to lead off. Rafael Devers and Justin Turner against the 36-year-old right-hander Lance Lynn, newcomer to the Dodgers, making his 5th start for Los Angeles. And he's been excellent. Verdugo hits a deep drive to right on the first pitch. Back by the Dodger bullpen and gone into the Dodger bullpen. Alex Verdugo homers for the second time in as many games. He got the onslaught started in Houston yesterday. A 391-foot home run into the, and the Red Sox lead nothing on one pitch.
That's his 4th leadoff home run this season, and 3 of them have come since August 15th.
He was one of 3 Red Sox hitters who had 4 hits yesterday, and they all had a home run. Wilyer Abreu and Connor Wong were the others. Rafael Devers takes a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. The homer for Verdugo, his 11th of the year. The 1-strike pitch. Devers hits a line drive and a base hit through the right side of the infield. Another hard hit ball. And Devers is aboard. Red Sox picking up right where they left off yesterday in Houston with a 17-1 win. In that game, they set season highs in runs scored. Hits with 24 was their largest margin of victory of the year. Just the 13th time in Red Sox history they had as many as 24 hits in a game.
You know, Lance Lynn, you're going to see fastball after fastball. Big guy, about 6'6". They list him at 280. That might be conservative.
Yeah, he's He's large, to say the least, and he's had a very interesting season because with the White Sox, he was statistically the worst starting pitcher in Major League Baseball before the trade to the Dodgers, facing the former Dodger Justin Turner. Checked his swing and fouled one at the plate. Lance Lynn in 21 games with the White Sox was 6-9 with a 6.47 ERA. In 4 starts with Los Angeles prior to tonight, he's 3-0 with a 1.44 ERA, and they've won all 4 of his starts. From Marion, Indiana, 2-time All-Star. His pitch with St. Louis, Minnesota, the Yankees, Texas, the White Sox, and now the Dodgers. And his pitch is hit in the air in center, not deep, shallow right center. Kike Hernandez under it, and the Dodger center fielder makes the catch. Kike's been terrific since being traded back to Los Angeles by the Red Sox.
He spoke in great terms about the Red Sox and his experience here, and a little over 3 years at Boston. Said he loved the city, he loved the fans. Wished he could have played better this season, but he said the change of scenery has been very refreshing.
Short lead for Devers as Lance Lynn throws strike 1. On the inside corner to Yoshida, the slider at 84 miles per hour. Masataka hitting .295. That's good for 4th in the American League in batting average. There are only 3 American leaguers over 300. Slashing swing and a miss at a high fastball. And Yoshida's in an 0-2 hole. Yandy Diaz, Bo Bichette, Shohei Ohtani, the only American leaguers above 300. The pitch is high, taken by Yoshida. 1 ball and 2 strikes are in the Safe Light Auto Glass part of the batting order for every home run hit by Red Sox batters 3 through 6. Safe Light will donate $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank. The pitch, check swing at a ball low. Talking with Joe Davis, one of the terrific Dodger announcers today, about Lance Lynn, why the dramatic turnaround. Might just be a change of scenery was good, but Dodgers a much better defensive team. Perhaps the game calling a little bit better, swinging a foul off the catcher's mitt. Will Smith couldn't squeeze it. He's an accomplished pitcher, just been having a miserable year prior to the trade. Two and 2 on Yoshida. He was a part of the uprising yesterday at an RBI single. He gets jammed and hits a little pop-up on the left side, caught by the shortstop Miguel Rojas. And there are 2 outs here in the first. The Red Sox leading 1-0 on a first pitch home run by Alex Verdugo.
A few years ago with the Cardinals, Lynn lost about 40 pounds and really struggled on the mound. So sometimes a weight loss is not the answer. Put the weight back on and pitched a lot better.
There's Adam Duvall. He gets swings at the first one. It's a towering fly ball to left field, but he got under it a bit. Back on the edge of the warning track, the left fielder David Peralta makes the catch, drifting towards center field, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox first on the board on the home run by Verdugo, and after 1 at Fenway, the Red Sox won, the Dodgers nothing on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home, a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
On to the top of the second here at Fenway Park. Game one of this three-game series, the Red Sox and the Dodgers. Boston out quickly on a home run by Alex Verdugo. The Dodgers coming up now against Cutter Crawford. Their Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Porsche Boston and Porsche Burlington.
Nice hand for Mookie Betts and for Ryan Brazier as the Red Sox welcome them back with a beautiful video tribute, as they do for players who return here for the first time after joining another club.
David Peralta to lead off against Crawford, who threw 12 pitches in the first, gave up one hit. Peralta's had a nice year, .271 hitter, left-handed batter, takes a breaking ball for a strike. Peralta, Kike Hernandez, and Jason Hayward coming up for Los Angeles. 7 homers, 46 knocked in for Peralta. He takes a big swing and he misses a high fastball. Part of the success of the Dodgers this year, guys like Peralta, some veterans, breaking ball in the dirt, check swing, and an appeal down to third, no swing, said Tripp Gibson. Obviously, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman have led the way, clearly, both MVP candidates. But then they brought in some veterans, including J.D. Martinez, by the way, who's injured and not active tonight, who've done a very nice job breaking ball in the dirt.
Joe Kelly's in Arizona throwing to hitters. He's trying to recover from arm issues.
Jason Hayward's also had a career renaissance this year with Los Angeles, swinging a pop foul to play to the left.
We just checked the lineup at Citi Field, and Ohtani is in the lineup DHing for the Angels. He won't pitch again this year, may need Tommy John, but he is hitting.
Speculation about whether that injury will cost him money in the free agent market, that remains to be seen. Pop up over by the Dodger dugout, and a couple of rows behind it, Devers started to give chase and knew he wouldn't have a play.
Has he done enough to win the MVP if he didn't play anymore this year? I think so.
Mm-hmm. Two balls and two strikes on Peralta, the leadoff hitter here in the second. Cutter Crawford's pitch is just inside. Another check swing. It was a cutter from Cutter.
Crawford overpowering against the Yankees in his last start. Allowed only one hit.
Over 6 innings. The one hit was a solo homer to Aaron Judge. Breaking ball is low and inside, ball 4. And Peralta draws a leadoff walk. League leaders in Who's Circling the Drain, presented by Drains by James. And with the return of Mookie Betts tonight, here's a nice hand for Kike Hernandez as he stands in. We'll tell you that Mookie Betts is leading the National League in OPS, in slugging. He's third in home runs with 34, second in run score with 105, fifth in walks with 72, and he's hit .385 this year with the runners in scoring position. Second in the majors, Kike Hernandez swinging a miss at a pitch up and away. Drains by James, Eastern Mass's choice for drain cleaning and pipelining, both residential and commercial, at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes. 1-0 Red Sox on an Alex Verdugo home run, first pitch of the bottom of the first. We're in the second now. Crawford's pitch fouled off the end of the bat and back to the backstop.
Talking to Kike before the game, he said he did make some adjustments. He didn't want to go into specifics. When he got to the Dodgers, he said the staff knew of his swing and he feels refreshed. He said to be back there, although he said he'll never forget Boston. He loved the city. His first child was born here, and of course he had a great postseason in 21.
He's at .296 in 25 games with the Dodgers. The set by Crawford. Long pause, and now the pitch, swing and a miss. That was a slider up and away. Kike strikes out for the first out of the inning, first strikeout of the evening for Cutter Crawford. Kike 296 for the Dodgers after hitting 222 for the Red Sox in 86 games. Of course, had his defensive problems as well. Here's Jason Hayward. Veteran, big left-handed hitter, takes the ball up and away. Hitting .247, 11 homers, 29 runs batted in. Casas holds the runner Peralta at first. Devers way off the line. The shortstop Story almost directly behind the second base bag, and the pitch is low with a fastball from Cutter Crawford. Two balls, no strikes. Outfield plays Hayward to pull. Veteran of nearly 1,700 major league games, he fouls one straight back. He's played for the Braves, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and he's in his first year with the Dodgers. One of those first-year veterans like J.D. Martinez, who've been an important part of their success. Dodgers 78-48, the third best record in all of Major League Baseball, behind only Atlanta and Baltimore. A pitch up and in. Hayward, a good defensive player, outstanding for a long time, won 5 Gold Gloves in the outfield. He's ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike. Crawford's pitch is hit hard, but a mile foul. Boy, he got way out ahead of that and pulled it into the roof box seats on the first base side. I got some oohs and ahs out of the crowd. It's very unusual to see a ball hit that hard but pulled that far foul. The Red Sox leading 1-0 with 1 out in the Dodgers second. We'll see if the runner goes on a 3-2 pitch. Peralta does. And Hayward pops it up right behind home plate. Reese McGuire under it, and he has it. About 15 feet from home plate, a little bit to the third base side. So Hayward fouls out to the catcher. And there are 2 outs here in the Dodgers second. Chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Don't miss the 3-day sale now through Sunday only. Get Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, bone-in thighs, or leg quarters. All just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Ball one way outside to Michael Busch. Left-handed hitting DH, wears the number 83. He's hitting .192 with a homer and 6 runs batted in.
24 homers at AAA Oklahoma City this year.
He's played in 17 games with LA. Chops one foul behind Clayton McCullough. Their first base coach, Dino Ebel, is the coach at third. Dodgers managed by Dave Roberts, one of the good guys in the game. It is 8th year now. They've won their division every year but one. It's won a World Series, lost in the World Series twice, including in 18 to the Red Sox. Time called just as Crawford fired the pitch. He threw a fastball, but it didn't count.
You don't see that very often in these days of the pitch clock.
Busch just called up a couple of days ago to replace J.D. Martinez, who went on the injured list. It's the 3rd stint of the season for Busch. First round pick in 2019 out of the University of North Carolina. 1-0 Red Sox, second inning, the 1-1 pitch up and away. Outfield plays Busch to pull. The infield does as well. Bush just 25 years old. He's from Minnesota. The 2-1 to him is an off-speed breaking ball. Good slow curve. Dropped in at 78 miles per hour. Doesn't throw that curveball much. Crawford about 12% of the time. His primary pitch is the four-seam fastball. 39% of the time. Then the cutter almost 30%. And the pitch taken by Bush. And it's a ball. A fastball that missed. So it's another full count, and now with 2 outs, the runner Peralta will definitely be going. The runner goes, the pitch, swing and a pop-up, very high in shallow center. Trevor Story looks like he's having trouble finding it, so Reyes is there to make the catch. Story looked like he was camped under it, then he put his arms out by his side as if to say, I don't know where it is. Unfortunately, Reyes was there to aid the cause. After an inning and a half, the Red Sox won, the Dodgers nothing on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find the products and brands you know with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione at Fenway Park. Jammed to capacity. A lot of Dodger fans here to watch game one of this 3-game series. Return to Mookie Betts for the first time to Fenway Park since he was traded to Los Angeles. Lance Lynn on the mound for LA. His first pitch to Tristan Casas is a ball just outside. Tristan hitting .251 and even 20 homers and 49 runs batted in. He's third among American League rookies with those 20 home runs. The pitch is a little squibber down the third base line. A lot of spin on it. Off the glove of the third baseman Muncy. And it'll be a hit. It's probably going to be a hit even if Muncy fielded it cleanly. It was right off the end of the bat with a lot of spin. Muncy was playing where the shortstop would ordinarily be. He had to go a long way to his right toward the line. And I think even if he fielded it cleanly, he wasn't going to have a play, and they have scored a hit for Tristan Casas. So the Red Sox have the lead man on. That was the Safe Light Auto Glass part of the batting order. Number 7 hitter tonight is Trevor Story, who takes a ball down and away. Remember, when Red Sox batters 3 through 6 hit a home run, Safe Light donates $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank. Story at .212 with 1 run batted in 55 plate appearances. He takes a ball low and away, 2-0. Ball in the dirt. Will Smith gives Lance Lynn a new ball. Story with Reese McGuire on deck. In the Red Sox Herb Chambers batting order here in the second. The pitch, a pop foul out of play to the right, up toward the roof box seats and into the first row of them. Story 3 for his last 9. Making his 10th start at shortstop. He's also made 4 as the designated hitter. Missed the first 112 games. He takes a ball down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Story with Casas at first, being held by Freddie Freeman. Big hole in the right side of the infield with Mookie Betts, the second baseman, playing up the middle. The pitch is popped foul out of play to the right again. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Story. We're going to check the Subaru of New England scoreboard here in the bottom of the second. Here at Fenway, it's 1-0 Boston on a Alex Verdugo leadoff home run on the first pitch of the night, thrown by Lance Lynn. Lynn, the big right-hander, wears the number 35. Comes set and delivers. And it's another foul ball off to the right. On the scoreboard, Houston leads Detroit 1-0, bottom of the 4th. Of course, the Red Sox in hot pursuit of Houston in the wild card race. Framber Valdez has not allowed a hit through 3 2/3 innings against the Tigers tonight. Another 3-2 pitch. There's a drive to left, high and deep, down the line and gone. Into the second row of the monster seats. Fair by about 25 feet. First of the year for Trevor Story. A 2-run homer. The Red Sox second long ball in as many innings, and it's a 3-0 Boston lead.
Picking up right where they left off last night.
Story's first home run since September 4th of last year against Texas. He had gone 83 plate appearances without a home run, 76 at-bats. But now he has his first of the year. That has to feel good. And still nobody out. And here's Reese McGuire, who takes the ball up and away. McGuire, a left-handed batter, hitting .275, a homer and 14 knocked in. Lynn's pitch, line drive, base hit, right center field. Hayward over to cut it off in the gap. Red Sox have made a lot of loud contact against Lance Lynn here in the first couple of innings. Already now 5 hits for Boston, including 3 in a row to open the second. Elsewhere on the Subaru of New England scoreboard, Toronto has a 1-0 lead against Cleveland, and George Springer has homered. Actually, Cleveland has just tied it now in the top of the 3rd. 1-1 is the score in the 3rd inning. Cleveland at Toronto. Springer's homer 16th of the year. Pablo Reyes with 1 strike now, hitting .323 for the Red Sox in 48 games. 2 homers, 18 runs batted in. He took a ball inside.
That pitch, Story, it might not have even been in the strike zone. It was inside, well off the plate, and he got the hands back and pulled it.
Reyes steps into one, hits a fly ball, pretty well hit to center, backpedaling Kike Hernandez, and he makes the catch. So Reyes flies to center for the first out of the inning. Tampa Bay and the Yankees are scoreless. They're in the 5th inning in St. Petersburg. Good pitchers duel there between Garrett Cole and Zach Eflin. Oakland leads the White Sox 5-0 in the second in Chicago. Baltimore ahead of Colorado 2-0 in the second in Baltimore. Washington has a 1-0 lead at Miami in the 4th. Verdugo takes a strike at the knees. St. Louis 2, the Phillies 0 in the second in Philadelphia. Angels and Mets are scoreless in the second in New York. Pittsburgh 2, the Cubs 0. Second inning in Pittsburgh. Line down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder Peralta, but he makes the catch in the corner and fires back in. And McGuire's back to first now with 2 outs here in the second. Don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Make the most of summer in a brand new 2023 Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. 3-0 Red Sox. A solo homer by Alex Verdugo in the first. A 2-run shot here in the second by Trevor Story. Here's a hard ground ball by Devers, but it's gobbled up by Mookie Betts, and the second baseman throws him out. Devers now 1 for 2, and that's the second inning. After 2 at Fenway Park. Boston 3, Los Angeles nothing. On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Good start to this one off the 17-1 win yesterday in Houston. The Red Sox right back after Dodger pitching tonight. Homers by Alex Verdugo and Trevor Story in a 3-0 lead as we head to the third. And here's the Hall of Fame voice for the Red Sox, Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Sean McDonough. We are thrilled to have a guy who starred for both these teams. Number 45, Pedro Martinez. First pitch is in there for a call strike to Miguel Rojas, the shortstop. Petey, great to see you. You're looking great.
Well, I feel great and always, very happy to be back in Boston and enjoying the fans, enjoying the atmosphere. It's just beautiful to be back at home.
And this is your home, not Dodgers, not Mets, not Phillies, but right here.
Yeah, right
Montreal.
here. Right here, it's home sweet home for me. The closest I will have anything be like Boston will be Dominican Republic. And they're right there. I mean,
yeah.
You can't tell the difference where my house is.
Yeah, you've been everywhere. The pitch is swung on and lined into center field. A base hit for Rojas. And he's at first base. And here comes Mookie, who fouled to first his first time up. You remember your first game back here with the Mets?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was really, really emotional because I never thought I would ever leave Boston. Unlike Mookie, Mookie's different. It was different for me. I was put in a place where I had to decide, and my choices were a lot better going away than probably staying here.
And, of course, you had a very good year with the Mets, ball one missing, and pitched in a World Series for the Phillies.
Yes, I did, and I was always hopeful that I would probably win a World Series in the National League and a World Series in the American League.
But you won here, and that's what really we care about more than anything. Pitched low and away. Your great performance in Game 3 of that World Series. Remember, Manny threw out a runner at the plate. They didn't touch you after that.
I know. I wanted to really do it for Boston. I saw myself and I saw the entire team that was the opportunity that I thought I really had to bring it to Boston. And I was, even though it was my last year, I was fully aware that that was probably the only opportunity I would have to change the history here in Boston, and we did that.
First time in 86 years. Call strike, and it's 2-1 to Mookie. 1 on, nobody out. Cutter Crawford delivers. Had a swing and a miss at a high fastball. How about Mookie at second base? They said he's been playing Gold Glove caliber there.
Well, Mookie is one of those human freaks that everywhere you put them, it seems like they're destined to have success. And Mookie can do it all. He's a natural second baseman.
He signed that way, yeah.
Yeah, he was sent to the outfield because of Petey Pedroia, but Mookie was a natural second baseman.
Foul to the backstop, so it's 2-2. Mookie has been on a tear. Here's the pitch, and he swings and pops a foul to the right, out of play. He generates such tremendous power. How would you pitch to him?
You know what? Mookie is one of those players that you just have to respect. You have to really pay attention to what you do. Don't miss your location. Never give him the same pitch in the same location, and never give him the same speed. That's what you got to do.
He went, says the first base umpire. Strike 3. A pitch down and in. That was a tough pitch from Crawford.
Crawford has done an outstanding job of pitching Mookie. And as hard as Mookie's being, Crawford, I think, paid really close attention to the way Mookie is approaching his at-bat. Mookie seems to be really aggressive, and he's been able to locate really, really well.
Oh, another great hitter, and Freddie Freeman, who singled his first time up, low and inside, ball 1. Here's another guy that can hit just about any kind of pitching.
Well, that's what makes the Dodgers really unique. They are a team that can take pitches. They know the strike zone. They take the humble approach when they have to. They will bop you. They will single you to death. They will do whatever it takes to beat you.
Pitch inside, throw to first. Diving back safely is the runner Rojas. Well, they're 30 games over 500. I guess that's proof.
Well, I was looking at the notebooks in the leagues, and I just saw that the Dodgers are not vulnerable in any aspect of the game. The things that they needed to do to correct some of the issues that they had, they did during the deadline, and at the same time, they're getting healthier.
That's a good point.
It's like they came over and corrected not only the things that they needed to correct with the offense, the defense, and whatever, but they got healthier in the bullpen. They got healthier in the starting rotation. They're doing what it takes to win a championship.
Fastball over the inner half for a call strike.
Well, at the break, they got a lot of grief because people thought they really didn't do anything. Like Lance Lynn was really having a rough time in Chicago. He comes to Los Angeles. He's turned around. We know what was happening with Kike here. He was not having a good year. He's been much better since he got there. Ryan Yarbrough, Ahmed Rosario, the other guys they got at the break. Some of the Dodger fans were like, big deal, but all 4 of them have been really good.
Sean, as you know, some of us sometimes need a change of scenery. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't always work for some players. Like I saw Justin Verlander go from Houston to the Mets. I saw Max Scherzer go from L.A. to the Mets. And it didn't pan out. And it brings back memories of...
Strike 3 swinging, and the runner steals second base without a throw.
That's a rarity, seeing Freddie Freeman swing at a bad pitch and a strikeout. So that says a lot about Crawford and the way he's pitching tonight. But going back to the point, it reminds me of when Randy Johnson went to New York. It didn't really pay off for Randy. Mm-hmm. And Randy was one of the best pitchers and one of the most dominant pitchers that I have ever seen. I saw Sonny Gray with, great stuff and great demeanor in Oakland. Went to New York, and it didn't pay off for, some of those guys. And sometimes it takes a special mind and a special person to play in certain cities. And I know by playing most of the time, most of my career in the Eastern Division, that it's not easy to always play in Boston, New York, Philadelphia, places like that are really demanding 24/7 on top of their teams and the players and all that. It's not that easy. It's not as easy as people think.
Well, the pitch is fouled back out of play off the bat of Will Smith. Runner at second and 2 down. Pedro, is it easier to play in Los Angeles at Dodger Stadium than it is in the cities you just mentioned?
Yes, it is, by far. Because in LA, you have a lot of people that will show up at the stadium, and they know that they expect a good team and good players, but they come late and leave early.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, for some reason,
a lot of play.
In the Eastern Division, there's a lot more attention to the details of the game and the details of the players and everything that's going on around them than in the West Coast. Maybe it is because the city, or I would say the couple of cities in Boston, Philadelphia, New York has 2 teams. You can divide the drama that's going on between the 2 parts of the city. But in LA, it's just one wide, spacious city to just take over whatever is going on with the Dodgers. And I know the Angels, the Anaheim Angels are there, but they're not the Dodgers. They have never been, the famous team that came to LA. Not disrespecting anything from the Angels, but most of the attention goes to the guys in blue. And the guys in blue, they have plenty going on in Hollywood and all over the place. Yeah. The Lakers. I mean, it's so many things that are going on in LA that you really can divide the drama between so many other things.
1-2 pitch coming to the catcher, Will Smith, with a runner at second and 2 down. 3-0 Red Sox in the third. He swings and misses. Boy, he's pitching effectively inside. And that retires the side. Continue with Pedro in a moment. And after 2.5, 3-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Yes! You did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find all the products and brands you know, with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Here we go to the bottom of the third as Pedro Martinez joins Sean McDonough with us here in the booth. Red Sox with a 3-0 lead. And here is Justin Turner to lead it off here to face Lance Lynn. And Pedro, what a difference Turner's made on the field and off. He's a leader.
That's a guy that was in LA, and it seemed like every time he came up in a clutch situation, he would do something special. But it ran to a point where the Dodgers didn't think that he had that little, lightning in the bottle that they wanted. And see what a change of scenery will probably do to some of the players.
It's a one-hopper to short. Rojas throws him out 6-3. As you were pointing out earlier, that's a big factor.
that's a big factor, especially for a guy that's used to hustling, surviving, and a warrior, a true journeyman in baseball, and someone to really admire. He's a true big leaguer.
Here's Yoshida now, popped to short his first time up. And the pitch is swung on and popped up foul off third. Could be playable for Muncy. He does have the room and makes the catch on the track for the out. Pedro, Alex Cora made an interesting point in his pregame media conference today. He said, with the Red Sox, momentum starts and stops with the defense. When they make the plays, they win.
And that's exactly, I totally agree. That's exactly what I would love to go, because I believe that if the Red Sox were able to eliminate the 90 errors that I saw the other day from their chart, and probably the 110 to 115 being cautious amount of runs that they have, that the errors have probably led to, they'll probably have 10 to 12 wins at this point. Instead of the lacking wins, they'll probably have 10 or 15 wins that they will probably be using in first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that if we can correct for next year, not changing anything in the team, but the way we play defense and the mental mistakes, even when we get hurt, because we have been hurt especially in the pitching rotation, the starting rotation. If we can fix that, and we can fix the amount of errors that we made, we should be in first place in the Eastern Division. I mean, regardless of how good the Orioles have looked, I think the Red Sox, if they limit the amount of errors and they don't allow that many runs because of the errors, they should be in first place. They will have a lot more wins.
3-2 to Duvall. Just fouled the last pitch to the right out of play.
Yeah, they've given away a lot of games because of the fielding. Trevor Story being back helps, that's for sure.
Pedro was an excellent fielder. So you were like a fifth infielder.
Oh, I was good at picking them up. The problem was that I was a fly ball pitcher and a strikeout pitcher.
3-2 to Duvall. Of course, had that big series in Houston.
The other thing to point out was that last year, I felt like we didn't have security.
Pop foul off third. Muncy over by the dugout, dancing with it, but it's just out of his reach into the dugout.
The other thing I have to point out is that last year, coming into the 8th or 9th inning, we did not have security. But Kenley Jansen, talk about change of scenery, leaving the LA Dodgers, did an outstanding job in Atlanta. And coming to the Red Sox from Atlanta, actually has done an outstanding job and has secured everybody's.
Ground ball toward the middle, diving stab by the shortstop. Rojas gets up, throws, and it bounces and takes a hop into the Red Sox dugout. So that means it'll be an infield hit. Duvall gets second base on the error.
That was one hell of a play from Rojas, and as much as Freddie Freeman wanted to do, couldn't pick it up, but kudos to Rojas at shortstop.
Great stop.
Talking to Joe Davis today, does the Dodger TV, said, I think he's been doing the Dodger TV for 8 years now. Rojas is the best defensive shortstop that they've had. He's terrific. It's going to be a tough error for him, I think, right? Because if he doesn't stop that, it just goes into center field. It's just a hit. But
single in an E6. So here's
Casas. An error trying to make that throw. Freeman couldn't backhand it.
Casas single and scored his first time up. He takes it low.
I'll tell you what, though, Sean, if I'm pitching and I see the effort, I don't really care about the error.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy going to second. I appreciate the effort on both sides. It didn't work. It didn't work. I know he's going to get, an E on his record, but I really appreciated the effort.
It's a drive down the left field line, foul into the Coca-Cola seats and out of play.
Well, sometimes when you have bad defense, if you have pitchers like Pedro Martinez, you can go get that extra out without the run scoring. Part of the problem here has been the pitching hasn't been consistently good enough, too, to kind of cover up for those errors and get the next guy out.
Well, Sean, I think it's going to take a while because remember, the nucleus of our pitching staff, the veteran guys that can actually guide the young stuff that we have, have been hurt, haven't been there consistently. Some of the young pitchers need to learn from the veterans to actually know what they need to do in certain situations. And it hasn't happened for us in the last few years, not just this year. So it's going to take a while until they learn how to navigate situations.
Bouncing ball to deep first, grabbed by Freeman. Long underhand flip to Lynn for the out. That retires the side. Can you stick around another half inning?
Yes, I surely will.
All right, so after 3, it's 3-0 Red Sox on the Shaw's in-star market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Your dream home just got a little more real. Bed Bath & Beyond is back with more to love than ever before. At the new Bed Bath & Beyond, you'll find the products and brands you know with styles for every room and budget, along with a huge selection of furniture and decor, all in one amazing online store. Download the new app today and get a 25% off coupon to celebrate our grand reopening. Plus, get free shipping right to your front door. Welcome to a bigger, better Beyond.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
3-0 Red Sox. We go to the 4th. Pedro Martinez visiting with Sean and me. And Pedro, we're talking about today, launch angle, trying to hit home runs, not worrying about strikeouts. How many more strikeouts would you have had? You were a great strikeout pitcher, a champion.
I can't really pinpoint the amount of strikeouts I will probably have, but I will tell you I'll have more because I actually train to go against the things that they do today. Was extend your arms, swinging up on the fastballs. I was really good at elevating the fastballs.
Muncy grounds a foul first base side.
I was a really, really good control pitcher. Even though I was a power pitcher, I was really on top of the hitter all the time. I was ahead, working ahead. I would have probably given up a lot more homers because I was going to attack the strike zone really early. But putting them away wouldn't be such an issue because I love guys that swung for the fences, guys that were pretty much careless about not striking out. And that's exactly what you see today, is that guys don't care about the strikeouts. They want to put the ball up in the air and have launch angles, something that would really benefit what I did. And also I had a real good changeup that I trusted and could use in the strike zone at any point. So for me, it would have been very convenient to have guys launching up, swinging at fastballs, trying to go to the fences, and I was really good at elevating it, keeping it in tight to the hitters. And I also had a curveball that I could just flip anytime I was in doubt.
2-2 pitch coming to Muncy, and he swings and misses off speed.
4 in a row now for Cutter
How
Crawford.
about Crawford working inside so effectively as you used to do?
Well, guys like Muncy especially, they want to extend. They want you to leave the ball out of the plate. And Cutter today is really, really spotting the fastballs, especially in and up in the strike zone to these hitters.
Peralta hits it high to center field, but off the end of the bat, backing up 2 steps. Duvall is there and puts it away for the out.
Pedro, I wanted to ask you about Brian Bayo. I've heard you've worked with him, or at least, given him the benefit of your wisdom and experience. What do you think?
Well, I'm really impressed with this kid. Like I said before, I think he has no ceiling. I think this kid can be equally as special as me, but he still has work to do. I just hope that we know and understand exactly what to do with this kid to keep him healthy. Health is going to be, the main issue for him. And if we manage to guide this kid the right way, you can be looking at having another Pedro Martinez with better stuff and at a younger age.
No.
Doing what he can do.
Come on.
Yes.
I've never seen anyone with better stuff than Pedro Martinez.
I'm bold enough to
I
say.
hope you're right. Yeah. I really hope you're right, but I don't know. But then again, you're the expert. We're not going to argue with you. You're the best pitcher I've ever seen pitch in person.
Well, thank you.
And
That's
I remember
a great compliment.
when Jimmy Williams was here, he said one time, I never thought I'd see anybody better than Bob Gibson until I saw Pedro.
No.
So, I'm not the only one who feels that way. So
Kike fouls it out of play 2-2.
I really appreciate that. Bob Gibson, one of my heroes. We share the same number 45. Someone that I never thought I'd be compared to. But looking at his determination on the mound and the way he approached the game, I think we had a lot of similarities, except the same size or height.
They weren't afraid to knock a guy off the plate.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You understood me, right, Joe?
Yes.
Well, he was a fierce comparator. I worked with Tim McCarver for many years, and McCarver caught Gibson, and he said he used to go out to the mound because the manager would tell him to. But Gibson would say, McCarver, the only thing you know about my pitching is you can't hit it. Get back behind the plate.
Call strike 3 to Kike to retire the side. So after we're going to Pedro with one more half inning. Okay, after 3.5, 3-0 Red Sox.
Fee now,
he's rolling. Red Sox lead it on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Yes! You did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
JOY.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Red Sox. We're visiting with Pedro Martinez here. Trevor Story, you had a 2-run homer in the second, leads it off. And Pedro, we're talking about the catchers you had in your career, and number 1's right here in the dugout, huh?
Yeah.
Jason Varitek.
The captain. A guy that only took for me to...
Little looper in the left field. On comes Peralta, 1 pitch out.
That's a guy that all it took was just a look. Sometimes not even sign. I would start shaking off, and no. It was the same pitch I just had thrown to the game. I mean, it was just that special. I would look at Tech. Tech would look at me. He goes, you know you don't have anything today, right? I said, yeah, but I can outthink this guys today. You know, it was just that special.
Well, that's why Pedro's probably the smartest pitcher we've ever seen as well. Here comes McGuire, a single to right his first time up. And he takes a fastball for a strike. And you said you always pitch one pitch ahead, huh?
One pitch ahead. I always thought that I could just set up batters, and that's what I did.
McGuire, it's at high to left field, back by the wall. Peralta gets a little turned around, and he doesn't make the play. It's low off the wall, off the Mason sign, and it's a double for Reese McGuire. There's a guy who hadn't played Fenway Park much before, you could tell.
I can tell, and that was exactly what I was thinking when I saw him go back to the wall. Some guys that know how to play that wall will get just right back to the wall and see how much space they have, because the wall is really close. And being as hard as it is, some of those guys are really intimidated by the Green Monster.
Lance Lynn put his hands on his knees after Peralta didn't catch it. A little bit surprised he didn't catch it.
Ball one missing to Reyes.
You know, Reyes, Joe, is from my hometown.
From Mano
Guayabo. Yeah. Mano Guayabo. Yeah.
What a find he's been.
Yeah, he's been great. I think this kid had a little shake-up in his career, coming with Pittsburgh, and not really understanding what he needed to do. But now he's really found a place where he feels comfortable, and I think we should appreciate him, and hopefully he'll learn and continue success.
Swing and a miss. Another thing always impressive about Pedro, your total command of the English language. And Reyes is really good. We had him on, and my partner Will Fleming speaks to him in Spanish, and all of a sudden he starts responding in English, beautiful English.
I'm glad he can do that, you know, and I have noticed, Joe, credit to the new generation of, you know, teams and the teams that have really emphasized on the education level of these kids. But the new generation of players that I have seen now, Fernando Tatis and Juan Soto's, Julio Rodriguez, they all speak English. Mm-hmm. And that is something that wasn't really common back in the days when I first came up.
There's a foul to the right. You didn't know a word when you came to the U.S.?
I did know. Yeah. But Ramon didn't.
Yeah.
And the reason why I got to learn a little bit more was because Ramon struggled so much in his first 2 years in the minor leagues that I saw myself, if I wanted to be a player, I wanted to learn English first.
Swing and a miss, strike three at a high fastball for the second out. And
Red Sox leading 3-0, visiting with Pedro Martinez. We could visit all night. Are we going to see you on TV and continuing on TV and into the postseason?
Yes, you will. You'll see me probably on TBS during the postseason. This year we have the National League. Hopefully we'll get to see one of these teams, the Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves, going at it.
What a series that would be.
Yeah, that would be a great series because two of the most complete powerhouses in all of baseball. And also, we'll probably do the World Series with MLB Network.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll look forward to that. Strike one to Verdugo on a foul ball. He hit the first pitch he saw for a home run in the first inning. Take us up and away for a ball. Well, you've really done so well on TV, still on MLB. And you have to follow every single team. You have to, and you're right on.
I do, especially the Red Sox. But, you know, to me, was really special to see Doogie go on and hit a homer in the first inning in what seems to be Mookie Betts' night.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mookie deserved about Boston, he deserves it. But seeing Doogie, the one that
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoon starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox code word of the game is Cy Young Award. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. We thank Pedro Martinez for the visit. Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione. We're on to the 5th inning. 3-0 Boston. Homers by Alex Verdugo in the first. A 2-run homer by Trevor Story in the second. Cutter Crawford, another splendid outing. He throws a cutter in for strike one called to Jason Hayward. Leading off the 5th inning in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Pre-Owned Cars and Trucks. Crawford has allowed just 3 hits. He has struck out 6, including 5 of the last 6 Dodger hitters. Hayward takes a ball high. He popped out and fouled ground to the catcher, Reese McGuire, his first time up. 3 runs, 7 hits for Boston. No runs, 3 hits, and an error for Los Angeles. A ball inside. Crawford up to 72 pitches now. Big left-handed hitter, Jason Hayward. Open stance, swings and pops one up left side. Story a step or two onto the outfield grass and he makes the catch. 1 out. Chickens now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Don't miss the 3-day sale now through Sunday only. Get Purdue Roaster Signature Farms chicken, drumsticks, bone-in thighs, or leg quarters, all just 97 cents a pound. When you use the digital coupon limit 2, Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Michael Busch, the batter, left-handed hitting DHing. He takes a fastball high. He popped out to the second baseman, Reyes. In the second inning, the pitch is a strike, and that was pitch number 75 of the night from Crawford. The 75th pitch brought to you by Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Fund as we honor the 75th anniversary of the Jimmy Fund this season. A ball down and in on Busch. Two balls, 1 strike. Miguel Rojas, the number 9 hitter, is on deck. Boston leading 3-0 in the 5th. And the pitch is swung on and missed. A fastball at 93 from Cutter Crawford, following up his terrific outing last time out when he gave up just 1 hit in 6 innings against the Yankees. The pitch, swing and a foul. He chased the pitch up and away in protective mode with 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Outfield plays Busch to pull. Crawford's 2-2 pitch, off speed, a little roller past the mound, gobbled up by Story, and he throws him out. He was on the right side of the second base bag, was the shortstop when he fielded it. 2 quick outs, and Crawford has retired 8 in a row now. Before every Red Sox home game, WEEI broadcast live from the Ford Clubhouse Fenway studio. Brought to you by New England Ford dealers and their summer sales event with a large inventory in stock. Now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover your best summer ever with Ford. Ball 1 in the dirt to Miguel Rojas, the right-handed hitting shortstop, who is the last man to reach for Los Angeles. He singled to center, stole second, and was stranded in the 3rd inning. And the pitch is a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Rojas. Red Sox leading 3-0. Rojas, a .221 hitter, excellent glove man. He takes a strike at the knees, a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crawford mowing down one of the best hitting teams in baseball. The Red Sox leading 3-0. He's working quickly. The pitch, swing and a miss. He tried to check his swing on a slider away, and he could not. A 1-2-3 inning for Crawford. He has now struck out 6 of the last 9 Los Angeles hitters and retired all 9 of them. We're in the middle of the 5th, 3-0 Boston. on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
3-0 Red Sox. They're coming up in the 5th against Lance Lynn. The Diesel Direct question of the day is brought to you by Diesel Direct. Remind you to stop wasting time at the pump. Get on-site fuel with Diesel Direct. Today's question at Sox Booth on Twitter is, who is a better hitter, Mookie or Rafael Devers?
That's a tough comparison.
Yes.
Apples and oranges.
Herb Chambers batting order. Devers right on cue. Turner and Yoshida against Lance Lynn, who has settled in a bit after a rocky start. He throws ball one up and away to Devers, who singled in the first. Alex Verdugo led off the bottom of the first with a home run. Trevor Story hit a 2-run homer in the second inning. Lynn hasn't given up a run since. He misses just outside with a fastball. Low 90s fastball from Lance Lynn. 2-0 on Devers, who grounded out his last time up, now hitting .273. Fastball missed. Devers 29 homers, 88 runs batted in. 4th in the league in homers, also 4th in runs batted in. The pitch. He had the green light on 3-0, and he skies a fly ball to left. Peralta dancing around a bit, and he makes the catch. Doesn't exactly give you much confidence if you're a Dodger fan, the way Peralta kind of does a dance under those fly balls, but he caught it. Justin Turner up with Yoshida on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by On Deck, America's largest online small business lender. Apply today at ondeck.com. This inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877 Cars for Kids. Or at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Breaking ball taken for a strike by Turner, the longtime Dodger, who has flied out and grounded out. Lynn's pitch, swing and a miss at a high fastball up and out of the strike zone.
Turner Trot going on tomorrow morning along the Charles River, starting at the half shell, and you can still register at turnertrot.com. Or volunteer.
Breaking ball down and away.
I understand over 600 runners have already been entered.
And they're going to have a nice day tomorrow, we think. This has turned out better than it looked for a lot of the day. There's been a little light mist falling periodically since the game started, but pleasant night here at Fenway after some pretty heavy rains this morning, swinging a foul back onto the screen. For Justin Turner, played for the Dodgers from 2014 through 2022, was part of their World Series winner in 2020. Twice an All-Star while wearing Dodger blue. He swings and hits a very high pop-up on the right side of the infield. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman, under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs here in the 5th inning. Injury report presented by the great people at Catches Law Group, New England's personal injury pros. Kenley Jansen bothered a little bit by a hamstring strain. He won't pitch tonight, but they're hopeful he'll be back at some time during the weekend to take on his former mates. Since 1986, Catches has won more than $2 billion for their injured clients who never pay unless Catches wins. Strike one taken by Yoshida. Injured? Schedule a free legal evaluation at 508-321-7000 or at catcheslaw.com. That's KECHES law.com. Tomahawked into right. That pitch by Yoshida was about eye high, a fastball, and he was able to turn it around and drive it into right. For his first hit, he's 1 for 3. And the Red Sox now have 8 hits against the veteran right-hander Lance Lynn. (3-0) Boston. Here comes Adam Duvall. He had an infield hit last time up, 1 for 2. He takes a breaking ball way outside and a good sliding stop by Will Smith. Duvall's now hit in 5 straight games, his average creeping up, kind of resembling the form of that beginning of the season when he was their best hitter before he injured his wrist. Swing and a miss at a pitch away. 1-1. Adams now hitting 5 straight, and he's 10 for his last 18, including 3 home runs. He had at least 1 RBI in all 4 games of that Houston series. And he pops it up over by the Boston dugout. Freeman drifting over, and he doesn't have a play. Off the roof of the Red Sox dugout and back into the stands.
Yeah, Robert's talking about how good this Dodger team is defensively, and that's really been a big factor in their tremendous performance since the All-Star break. As Pedro said, they really have no weakness.
Yeah, the bullpen perhaps a little bit erratic, but still pretty good. Check swing at a pitch away. They appealed down to first. No swing, said Jordan Baker.
If you look at the Braves, you might say the same thing about them. So that's why this National League battle of heavyweights is going to be something if it gets to it.
Big hole on the right side here for Duvall. They're holding Yoshida at first, and Mookie Betts, the second baseman, playing way up the middle. 2-2 pitch hit on the ground to short. Down to Anita. Play at Rojas is throw to second in time. Betts had to stretch for it. The throw was toward the pitcher's mound, and he was able to field it and maintain contact with the bag to force Yoshida. And in the inning, the Red Sox strand a runner. They've left 5 after 5. Boston 3, the Dodgers nothing. On the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass-market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass-market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
We go to the 6th inning, and Cutter Crawford's been dominant. No runs, 3 hits allowed. He's fanned 7 and has issued just 1 walk. Want a real and fresh and delicious seafood? Just head to the seafood department at Shaw's in Star Market. Take your pick from their wide assortment of quality seafood and meet their seafood experts. You'll always land a great catch in their seafood department. Shaw's in Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Here's Mookie batting for the 3rd time. He has fouled to first and struck out on an inside fastball. And the first pitch from Cutter is swung on and line to left field, back toward the wall. It short hops the wall as Yoshida grabs the carom off the American League scores, and Mookie into second, running with that wonderful style of his for a double. Dodgers do a little dance when they hit a double. And Mookie with a 2-bagger is at second base. That's the first extra base hit allowed and the 4th hit overall. Low liner. Yoshida had no chance to get there. Here comes Freddie Freeman now, single to right and struck out. Need a ride after the game? Take the free Fenway shuttle to Encore Boston Harbor. Pickup located on the David Ortiz Bridge across from Gate A. For more information, visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com/Fenway Shuttle. Left-hand batter lines one foul, third base side out of play. Freddie's got that natural inside-out swing. Recently got his 2,000th hit. You look at today's players with possibilities for the Hall of Fame, and Freddie Freeman is a surefire Hall of Famer. I don't think there's any question about that. And very likely Mookie Betts, so they start the lineup that way. Betts and Freeman, the pitch. Swing a line drive, ripped in a right, a base hit. Mookie had to step back towards second, so he won't be able to score as Verdugo gets to it quickly. 2 hard hit balls here after a dominant first 5 innings by Cutter. So runners at first and third. The tying run comes to the plate, and catcher Will Smith, who has popped to second and struck out. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard as Alex Cora comes to the mound. Bullpen has been busy. Let's see if he does make a move here. Pitch counts at 86. Crawford threw 82 pitches in beating the Yankees on Saturday. The Subaru of New England scoreboard. Don't miss out on the Subaru Summer. Make the most of a Subaru Summer in a 2023 Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. And Cutter departs. Yankees with a 6-1 lead over Tampa Bay in the 8th inning. Battle of Cy Young candidates. Eflin for the Rays was hit hard later after a good start, and Garrett Cole dominant for the Yankees. We'll check the other scores coming up on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. You'll find all our discounts for all your home and auto insurance needs online or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. Discounts vary by state and are subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Where easy listening goes all electric. And we're taking your requests. Hello, caller. What can we play for you?
Hi, first-time caller, long-time listener. I'd love to hear something with an easy driving beat.
Coming right up.
Woo!
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
Genie Hear from the hit musical Aladdin with a handy checklist for all your summer party needs. Music? Done. Dancing? Fireworks? Yep. Well, we've got all these things and more because Aladdin is Broadway's biggest party. I mean, where else can you experience show-stopping songs, huge laughs, a flying magic carpet, and the life of the party, me? So grab the gang and come see us. For tickets, visit AladdinTheMusical.com today. Oh, dress code fabulous.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
So, Crawford, who has been cruising, giving up 2 bullets here to 2 of the best players in the game, and Betts and Freeman. He departs, and here's Nick Pivetta, who got the win Wednesday night in Houston, getting 2 big outs in the 9th inning after having pitched 5 innings on Sunday. So Pivetta out there trying to stem this Dodger rally here. Other scores, Cleveland leading the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1, trying to help the Red Sox there in the last half of the 6th inning at Rogers Center. Seattle will play later at home against Kansas City. Soft stretch in the Seattle schedule with Kansas City and the White Sox coming up. So those are the games the Red Sox watch very closely. Here comes Smith, the right-hand batting catcher. He's popped to the second baseman, and he is struck out. Tying run at the plate now suddenly. And the pitch is swung on, line to left field and deep. Is it high enough to get out? No, it hits the top of the wall. 1 run scores, and the Dodgers have runners at second and third as the throw comes at Story in the cutoff spot. And just like that, the tying runs are in scoring position. That was a home run in many parks, a high line drive that hit about 35 feet up on the 37-foot wall. 3-1 Boston. Hammered. Run charged, of course, too. Crawford. And this Dodger lineup is potent. They're second in the National League in runs scored. They're second in home runs with 197. Here's Muncy, who's flied to left and struck out. Pivetta deals. Fastball for a strike. Will Smith driving in his 65th run. He hit it very hard. Pivetta in 31 games. He's had 11 starts, 9-6, a 4.28 ERA. The pitch, swinging a pop foul to the left, out of play. It was a fairly quick hook, but the pitch count was up to 86, which is more than he's thrown in most of his outings this year. Highest was 94 against the White Sox in a loss back on June 25th. The 0-2 deal. Breaking ball down and in to the left-hand batting Muncy, who hit that walk-off home run in Game 3 of the 18 World Series, which looked like a momentum changer for about 12 hours. The Red Sox came right back. They won the next day. And then following day, and that was it. The pitch. Ground ball hit hard off the chest of Casas, keeps it in front, underhands of the pitcher for the out. But a second run scores, and Smith goes to third. That was absolutely scalded. Casas will probably have a bruise, but he stopped it because that could have easily gone into right field.
Yeah, it looked a little scary when it first clanged off him, but fortunately he recovered, and Pivetta did a good job of getting over there to the bag to take the underhand flip.
But it's 3-2 now. Red Sox lead cut to 1. Infield in with 1 out. Out was 3-1 at first. Here's Peralta, who's walked and fly to center. Pivetta delivers, and a foul to the backstop, and a fastball down and away. Well, these Dodger bats have come to life.
And so have their fans.
And they're strong here. They've got a big contingent. Saw them out on the streets today. Mostly dressed in Dodger blue. The infield in. The pitch is swung on, grounded. Nice pick by Reyes. He holds a runner at third, throws to first for the out. That was a tough play. It was hit hard. He had to go to his right on the grass and backhand. So now they can't score in and out.
Yeah, the infield in paid off. It looked live like maybe Pivetta just got a piece of it as it went by him to slow it down a little bit. We'll take a look at the replay. Hard to tell on the first replay.
But a very nice play as Dave Bush now visits the mound.
Well, I don't think Pivetta got a piece of it. It's probably a good thing he didn't, because
might have deflected it the other way.
Right.
Will Smith sort of took a step toward home plate and then went back. So the conference is complete, and the batter is Kike, who has struck out twice, swinging and looking. A copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Accounts or descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEI and the Boston Red Sox. Tying run at third, 2 down. So the book complete on Crawford. 5 innings plus 2 batters, 4 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 7 Ks. 86 pitches. The pitch to Kike is in there for a strike. Kike happy about the trade that sent him back to a place he knows, but also because he admits he had been struggling here, didn't play up to his capabilities. The 0-1, swing a line drive, base hit into right center that ties the game. Duvall cuts it off, and Kike Hernandez comes back to haunt the Red Sox with a game-tying single, driving in his 47th run of the year. We're tied at 3.
Well, that has to feel good for him. Words of the great Bob Lobel, how come we can't get players like that? You know, talking, as I mentioned a couple times to Joe Davis today, he said the Dodgers, before they traded to bring Kike back, had their coaches look at some video of him. You think you could help him with the hitting, and they thought they had noticed a couple of things. And you said he acknowledged before the game that he's made a couple of changes, and different looking hitter for sure.
Yes, he is. He didn't want to go into the details. Strike 1 to Hayward, who's fouled out and popped to shorts. Runner bluffs. The pitch is swung on and missed. So this will be blown save charge to Pivetta, who entered the game quickly after the first 2 hits here in the 6th inning. So Crawford, as good as he was, gets a no decision. Here's the pitch. He takes it very high. Red Sox 3, Dodgers 3. This is a powerhouse. There's no question about it. Hayward's 5 gold gloves on his mantelpiece. Throw the first runner back. He almost picked off Casas. Kike is not fleet of foot. Hayward, of course, broke in with the Braves. Had some huge years. Had a tremendous opening day as a rookie. Here's the pitch. He waves it, a changeup away, and he's down swinging. Got himself out there, so done. They get 3 after 5.5, knotted at 3 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Network.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your local Ford dealer.
Arbella Insurance is the presenting sponsor of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. We've been proudly supporting Dana Farber and the Jimmy Fund and its mission to provide life-saving cancer care, research, education, and prevention for over 15 years. Donate $50 or more to the Jimmy Fund, and you could save 6% off your car insurance with Arbella. Find a local independent agent at arbella.com. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund. Here for good.
Brand new ball game, tied at 3 as we go to the home half of the 6th. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Don't miss out on the Subaru summer. Make the most of summer in a brand new 23 Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Humber Valdez had a no-hitter earlier this season, and Shawnee flirted again.
Yeah, he pitched 7 hitless innings in Detroit, but he had thrown 114 pitches, so they took him out. He had walked 5. With Brian Abreu in relief, and Houston still leading Detroit 1-0. Only 1 hit for the Astros as well as an RBI hit by Jose Altuve.
Yankees have a 6-2 lead at Tampa Bay in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Tristan Casas, who singled and scored on the homer by Story and then grounded out 3-1 as Lynn, the starter, leaves it up and away, ball 1. He has thrown 74 pitches, 50 strikes, no walks, and only 1 strikeout. He's fastball after fastball, this huge veteran. And a check swing foul as he tried to pull off a pitch, grounded over by the Dodger dugout. So we're in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Sprinter vans of Boston and Peabody. Casas granted time behind 0-2. Story to follow. Then Reese McGuire. Offered again 5 innings plus 2 batters, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned a walk and 7 Ks. 86 pitches. The 1-1 is taken high. You throw a cutter, slider, but pretty much number 1 from Lance Lynn. That's always been his strength. The pitch. Swing and a shot to center field, but off the end of the bat. Kike got a late break coming hard, but he recovers and makes the catch. Had been fooled by the swing initially, but he recovered. 1 down for Story, who lined a pitch that was off the strike zone inside, a fastball into the monster seats for his first home run since last September. Came in the 2nd inning with a man on, fly to left his next trip. Or before a bagger the Red Sox hit this season. Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. Well, 877 Cars for Kids, or go to carsforkids.com. That's taken high, ball 1. Dodgers swept in Cleveland yesterday. 19-3 in the month of August, 27-10 in the second half. There's a swing and a looper into right center, going to drop for a base hit. Kike has to play it on a hop, a soft line drive, and Story is 2 for 3. A base stealing threat for the Red Sox. And Reese McGuire coming along. He's 2 for 2, a single to right, and a double off the wall in left that many left fielders catch, but Peralta hasn't played here very much. Got twisted around.
That's 9 hits for the Red Sox now. They've had at least 9 hits in 9 straight games, their longest streak of the year.
Fastball taken high, ball 1. This game is on Apple TV, and Doug Lane, our technical expert, tells us that if you want to listen to the game, it matches up perfectly with that TV feed.
They have a nice looking telecast, really nice graphics.
Oh, they do. There's a pop-up right around the mound. Freddie Freeman to the right of the mound now. Lets it drop, and they want to get the slower runner. What a smart play.
Yep.
They throw to second for the force. Instead of Story, who's one of the fastest guys in the game, they replace him with a catcher in Reese McGuire.
Really smart. You know, not a lot of guys would have thought of that, but Freeman in the game. Fielder's choice. They eliminate Story at second, 3-6, and McGuire's safe on a fielder's choice. Really heads up play.
You wonder why
Freeman.
that's not done more often, but some guys are afraid to do it. Obviously, he did it on purpose. 2 down for Reyes, who takes it outside. Pablo is fly to center and struck out. Pedro is very complimentary to Reyes. Said he really figured some things out. Runner bluffs at first. There's a pop-up playable on the left side of the infield. Rojas waits and makes the catch. So that ends quickly after 6, tied at 3 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
You've been way out here?
How was that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Red Sox 3, Dodgers 3 as we move here to the 7th inning. Dodgers tying it with a 3-run sixth after the Red Sox got one in the first on Verdugo's first pitch of the game home run, about first pitch at the bottom of the first, and then a 2-run homer by Story in the 2nd inning.
With those home runs, Joe, the Red Sox have homered now in each of their last 14 games. Total of 23 home runs during that span. That's their longest streak since August of 2019 when they homered in 19 straight games.
Well, the long ball's been flying. They now have 151 as a team. All right, here we go with Michael Busch, the rookie DH, 0 for 2. And he takes a fastball outside from Pivetta. He came on with 2 on and nobody out. 2 inherited runs scored, and then the tying run scored. Charge to Pivetta. The lone save, the 1-0, is a breaking ball low and away to Busch, who's out of the University of North Carolina, #1 pick. And 19 for the Dodgers. He's a Minnesota guy, though. Played hockey in Minnesota. Pitch missing low and away, 3-0. Nick's been very busy. As we said, 2/3 of an inning for the win in Houston. Sunday, he went 5 innings against the Yankees. And ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. Something he's not been doing much of late, but the go-ahead run's on now. And here comes Miguel Rojas, who lined to single to right center and then struck out. Red Sox 3 and the Dodgers 3 in the 7th at Fenway. Right-hander ready, and the pitch is taken for a strike. Dodgers had a lot of injuries to the middle infield. That's why Mookie Betts has seen so much action at shortstop as well as second base. But as always, he's handled them beautifully. There's the pitch. And a strike over the outside edge, says the home plate umpire Mark Carlson, who's from the Twin Cities. Mark has not had many squawks tonight.
No, he's done a nice job on the balls and strikes.
His first sign with the Cincinnati Reds as a free agent in 06. He swings and misses. He chased the breaking ball down and away. The sweeper. And that's the second strikeout. So 1 on, 1 out. And to the top of the order in Mookie. He ignited. After fouling to first and striking out, he doubled up the gap in left center, igniting a 3-run game-tying rally. And he takes a strike on a fastball. The 0-1 pitch And he takes a breaking pitch inside. A chance to visit with Mookie in their clubhouse. Paul Smiles happy to be back here. Brought his family, his wife Brianna, and his 2 children. One pitch coming. Here it is, and it's inside. I said, well, only thing missing is Jackie Bradley. Jackie's back home in Naples. Jackie and Mookie, of course, very close friends. Jackie always referred to him as Marcus Lynn Betts. His given name. The pitch, breaking ball low. So it is 3-1. Hitters count here. Bush leading at first, very short lead. Pivetta delivers home. Fouled off the end of the bat to the right. Talking to Dave Roberts before the game. He took the entire Dodger team to the Jackie Robinson Museum in the Soho district of New York when the Dodgers were playing the Mets. The 3-2 is outside, ball 4. Throw was pointless. With the runner going, and Mookie takes a walk. Second of the inning. Dave Roberts said he wanted them to know what Jackie Robinson did, how important it was, and the whole team went, along with wives and kids who were on that trip. Dave Bush visiting the mound again.
No action in the Red Sox bullpen, but that is going to change in a moment as there's some scurrying about out there.
Here's Freddie Freeman now, who is single to right, struck out and single to right. In fact, it was very poignant of Pedro to point out how important it was for Verdugo to hit that home run. Sean, as Pedro said, it's Mookie's night, his return here, and Verdugo, who was in the trade, led off the game with a homer.
And obviously, Verdugo, the biggest part of what the Red Sox got from the Dodgers in the trade. It's not a good trade. It will never be viewed as a good trade. They got rid of one of the best players in the history of the Red Sox, certainly one of the best players in baseball today, and didn't get much in return. To me, it's certainly the worst thing that's happened under the current baseball operations team.
Freddie Freeman drives one to the gap in right center on the first pitch. It splits the outfielders, rolls to the warning track. Cut off by Duvall. One run is scored. Mookie stops at third and bluffs down the line and goes back. He had a notion, but was held by Ebel, the third base coach. And the Dodgers lead for the first time 4-3 as Freddie Freeman hit a rocket. He is now 3 for 4, 3 singles. Actually, that's a double. He took second base. I think they'll give him a double rather than a single and a throw, as he hit a rocket up the gap in right center.
And he was 5 for 9 in their doubleheader sweep in Cleveland yesterday. And with the 3 for 4 tonight, he's now 8 for his last 13, Freddie Freeman.
What a 1-2 punch. He infields in for Will Smith, and he takes it low, ball 1. So Freddie Freeman with his Major League leading 48th double. And it's 4-3 Los Angeles. Smith popped to second, struck out, and doubled high off the wall and left to drive in their first run. Red Sox pen busy. Infield in, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good inside fastball there. '86 RBIs for Freddie Freeman. I think Mookie would have tried it with 2 down, but with 1 out, he played it safely for good reason. Here's the pitch home. And a ground ball hit weakly to third. Mookie goes back to third. Throw by Devers in time. He was dancing there. I think he thought about trying it after Devers released the throw, but it was a very short throw to first for third baseman. So the runner's holding, 5-3 on the out. And it brings up Max Muncy, who's 0 for 3 with a fly to left, a strikeout, and a 3-1 ground out, although the ground out in the 5th, in the 6th did drive in the tying run. Left-hand batter with another lefty on deck in Peralta. Here's the pitch home. Breaking ball call, strike.
No, the leadoff walk in this inning, a killer. The number 8 hitter, Michael Bush, who is hitting under 200. You just can't do that. Brennan Bernardino again warming up in the Red Sox bullpen.
The 0-1 deal. Swinging a line drive, fair down the right field line over the leaping Cosset. It's going to score 2 runs. Betts and Freeman cross the plate. Verdugo digs it out past the pesky pole, but into second with a stand-up double is Muncy, and the Dodgers lead at 6-3. That was a rocket.
Well, Pavetta's been so good for so much of the time that he's spent in the bullpen, but not tonight. Not sharp with his control, and when they've put the ball in play, they've hit it very hard.
So Muncy began the day hitting 194, has driven in 3 runs, giving him 80 on the season. It's pretty good, 29 homers and 80 RBIs. No matter what your average is. And here's Peralta, who's walked, flied out, and grounded out 4-3, swings and misses. Yeah, this is a relentless attack. Mookie scoring for the 2nd time. He scored 107 runs this season.
A little surprised that Pavetta's still out there.
Up and away for a ball. Yeah, he's been pitching a lot lately. 5 innings Sunday, 2/3 of an inning, but they were high-stress innings Wednesday.
You got the left-hander warming up. You have Peralta, the left-handed batter, up there.
Here it comes, and a wave and a miss and a breaking ball down and away. They can ill afford to fall any farther behind here. Right now, there's no action in the Dodger pen. They did have action last inning. Might see Ryan Brazier sooner than later. He's been very good with the Dodgers, ERA of just over 1. The pitch home, and the left-hand batter waves at another curveball and does not make contact. Strike 3 swinging, but not before the Dodgers put their 2nd straight 3 spot on the board. Stretch time at Fenway after 6.5. Dodgers 6, Red Sox 3 on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Well, Lance Lynn's still out there as we go to the bottom of the 7th. He's given up hits in every inning, 9 overall, but no runs since the 2nd. 6-3 Dodgers. They overcame a 3-0 deficit with 3 in the 6th and 3 in the 7th. Here we go with Verdugo at the first pitch in the last of the first for his 4th leadoff homer, 2nd in as many games. His 11th of the year. Since then, he's flied to left and fouled out. He hits a foul first base side. That's into the seats and out of play. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show after the game save on the action-packed Nissan lineup at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Lynn's hung in there despite some hard shots, and he misses down and away. Now the Dodgers have right-handed action. Just an unbelievable top of the order. Betts and Freeman. Wow. There's a hard shot by the lunging first baseman. Freeman into right field, a base hit. Verdugo with a bullet. And the leadoff man is on here. Well, the Red Sox now with 10 hits, but they haven't scored since the second. Here comes Devers now, a single to right. And fly to left. Also grounded out 4-3. And he takes it low, ball one. Our results of the Diesel Direct question of the day, brought to you by Diesel Direct, to remind you to stop wasting time at the pump. Get on site with fuel with Diesel Direct. There's a swing and a miss. Question was, who's a better hitter overall, Mookie Betts or Raffy? And our fan said 81% for Mookie, 19% for Raffy. Again, they're totally different type hitters. Here's a call strike. Both with great power. Both can hit for a high average. 1 and 2, but Raffy's more of your traditional slugger. And the breaking ball misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lynn now at 90 pitches. He's danced around tonight with some loud contact, including 2 homers. It's still out there. Here it comes. And Raffy dribbles one weakly up the first base line. Rolling foul. And Freeman pounces on it. I think a little bit further down he would have picked it up and tagged Raffy going by. But it might have been a little too difficult to tag Raffy. He was in the process of passing him. Double for diabetes. For every Red Sox double, we donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association. Brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector, the place to go if you need health insurance. Go to mahealthconnector.org to stay in the game and get covered. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tying run on deck. The pitch. Fastball riding up and away at 94 from Lynn. He's likely on a short leash right now. Red Sox have out-hit the Dodgers 10-8 as Raffy's granted time backing out.
Brewstar Gratterall, a right-hander, has been warming up in the Dodger bullpen. He should be ready.
Once traded to the Red Sox, and the trade was negated because of an injury. Raffy in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers, Audi Burlington, and Audi Brookline. The 3-2, swing and a foul to the backstop. He tried to get a fastball by him. Raffy made contact. Justin Turner to follow. The pitch was pretty well located, and Raffy sliced it to the backstop. Another 3-2, runner likely to hold. He does. And it's high, ball 4, so the Red Sox get the tying run to the plate. It's just the first walk issued by Lynn, who's only fan 1. And here comes Doc Roberts. Dodger manager now in his 8th year, heads for the mound, so he'll want Gratterall. As Lynn does give him 6 innings plus 2 batters. Could win it, cannot lose it. We have a pitching change as we come your way on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your local Ford dealer.
Arbella Insurance is the presenting sponsor of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. We've been proudly supporting Dana Farber and the Jimmy Fund and its mission to provide life-saving cancer care, research, education, and prevention for over 15 years. Donate $50 or more to the Jimmy Fund and you could save 6% off your car insurance with Arbella. Find a local independent agent at arbella.com. Arbella, Here for the Jimmy Fund. Here for good.
So here we go with the Bluesdar Grotterall, hard-throwing right-hander. He's been pretty good for the most part. He's been in 56 games, an outstanding ERA, 1.50, 4-2 with half a dozen saves, 6 for 7 in saves. Opponents are hitting just .216 against him, but he's only fanned 39 in 54 innings. I think he'd have more with his ability to hit triple digits, at least last time we saw him. So he's out there now, hard-throwing righty, who was once in a deal with the Red Sox that was negated because of an injury.
He's from Venezuela. He'll turn 25 years old tomorrow. Big guy. The list him at 6'1", 265. Heavyweights on the mound tonight for Los Angeles. They have Lance Lynn at around 270.
Which might be conservative.
Yeah.
Well, Gratterall out there. They also have Ryan Brazier, as we said, who's been outstanding. Turner, the batter, what he'd like to want his old teammates here. Justin is fly to center, grounded out to short, and popped to first. Dave Roberts just speaking in glowing terms about Turner, what it meant for the Dodgers on the field and off. Loved his competitive attitude and his leadership and his skill set. The pitch. Fastball missing up and away, ball one at 99.
Just getting loose.
.287 for Justin. He's up there among the leaders in RBI, 7th overall at 82. And that one misses low. Red Sox trying to rally here after losing a 3-0 lead. They trail 6-3. Yoshida to follow. Big righty fires, and that's low and away. So he's fallen behind, 3-0. Gratterall's had 11 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings dating back to July 25th. That's an 11-game period. 11-9 with 10 saves, a 3.02 ERA in his career. The pitch is grounded to deep third. Backhanded by Muncy. Steps on the bag, throws to first. Bad throw off the mid of the first baseman. And the Red Sox will send the runner home. Devers to the plate. Here's the throw. It's too late. And the Red Sox have rallied his 2-run score. Verdugo and Devers on the throwing error by Muncy. And it's 6-5 just like that.
No,
I beg your pardon, 6-4.
Yeah,
6-4
they got
because
Verdugo
the forced
on the
play at
forced
third.
play.
Verdugo was forced, 5 unassisted. And then I thought he had a chance to complete the double play, even though it wasn't hit hard.
It was just a terrible throw by Muncy. I mean, it was way off the first base bag, up the right field line, and on a hop. Caromed off the glove of Freeman, then rolled all the way out to the tarp.
So no RBI. Unearned run, ball one missing inside of Yoshida. Verdugo forced at third, 5 unassisted, and Devers scoring from first on the throwing error. So Turner's at second. Yoshida drives it foul out of play. A single to get the Red Sox within a run.
You know, Alex Cora had Turner with the green light on 3-0. Really didn't do a lot with it. A really weak chopper down to third.
Yeah, probably would have been 2 because he's not too fleet of foot. But a bad throw. The 0-1 bounce over the mound, but charged by the shortstop Rojas. So smooth has it throws him out. Turner moves to third. So Dodgers, a couple of throws that have not been handled by the first baseman, although Freeman's very good. That was not his fault. It was a terrible throw. 2 out with a runner at third. And here comes Duvall, tying run. He swings and foul tips it into the mid, strike one. 6-4 Dodgers.
First final of the day, the Yankees beat Tampa Bay 6-2 behind Garrett Cole. Got his 11th win. He struck out 11.
Swinging a pop-up first base side of the broken bat. Mookie has it lined up. The second baseman, Mookie Betts, hauls it in. And the Red Sox, after getting the first 2 men on, get just the 1 run, and that was a gift on the error. After 7, Dodgers 6, Red Sox 4 in the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
Where easy listening goes all electric and accelerating is
Easy peasy.
BZ4X. Toyota, let's go places.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
We go to the top of the 8th inning. There's a new pitcher for the Red Sox, their 3rd of the game. It's the lefty, Brennan Bernardino, following 5+ innings from Cutter Crawford and 2 rough innings for Nick Pivetta. Bernardino making his 42nd appearance. He has started 6 games as an opener. He's 1-1 with a 2.61 ERA. Giving up only 37 hits in 41 1/3 innings, while walking 11 and striking out 47. Opponents hitting .239 against him. He's had a good year. The Herb Chambers batting order for the Dodgers here in the 8th, sponsored by Herb Chambers, Alexis of Sharon, and Alexis of Hingham. It'll be Kike Hernandez to lead off. He had a big hit last time up, a 2-out single to drive in a run that tied the game at 3 in the top of the 6th. They got 3 more to take the lead in the 7th. The Red Sox added 1 in the bottom of the 7th, and 6-4 Dodgers as they hit against the lefty who slings one in there for strike 1, a curveball at 77, taken by Kike, who struck out his first 2 times up. Hernandez, Jason Hayward, and Michael Busch, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Bernardino's pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The lefty fires, and it's a fastball way outside at 91 miles per hour. Bernardino last pitched on Tuesday in Houston, a scoreless 8th inning. He allowed 1 hit and struck out 1 in that outing. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, off-speed curveball. Kike way out ahead of it. Brennan's last 29 outings all the way back to May 26th, 3 months now. He has a 2.17 ERA. He leans in for the sign and has it. And a pitch, breaking ball, fouled at the plate off the leg of Kike, who scoops it up. Ahmed Rosario has come into the on-deck circle, right-handed hitter to hit for Jason Hayward, the lefty. 2-2 pitch, hit hard and caught by Devers. Line drive down the third base line. Backhanded by Devers in the air. And Hernandez is retired for the first out of the 8th. Stay tuned for the Nissan postgame show with Cooper Boardman right after the game. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Sales event. Thrill of the Drive sales event. Here's Rosario. Came over from Cleveland around the trade deadline. 115 games total. He's a .260 hitter with 6 home runs and 52 runs batted in. He's played in 21 games as a Dodger. And the first pitch to him is a strike at the knees, a curveball at 78. Hayward went 0 for 3. The pitch from Bernardino a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Michael Busch to hit next. The 1-1 pitch, low and away. Crawford started, went 5 innings plus 2 batters in the 6th. Breeze to the first 5, but he got the hook after the first 2 batters in the 6th. Betts and Freeman had hits. And Pivetta didn't help him in that inning. Gave up 2 more hits. The ball inside here to Rosario, the pinch hitter. So Crawford got charged with 2 earned runs on 4 hits, a walk, 7 strikeouts. He threw 86 pitches. Pivetta 2 innings, 4 earned runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He's the pitcher of record. He'll be on the hook for a loss. Rosario takes ball 4 inside.
It's getting some help from Cleveland, at least so far. Guardians 5, Toronto 2 in the bottom of the 8th at the Rogers Center. Seattle plays later with Kansas City at home.
Dave Roberts going back to his bench for Chris Taylor, a right-handed hitting pinch hitter for Busch, the left-handed batter, who had a key plate appearance leading off last inning when he walked, scored the first of their 3 runs as they took the lead. Dave Busch, the pitching coach, out to the mound. Red Sox do have John Schreiber now, the right-hander, warming up in their bullpen. Dodger pen quiet for the moment. 6 runs on 8 hits. Los Angeles has made 2 errors. 4 runs for Boston on 10 hits. And no errors. Red Sox led 3-0. Then fell behind 6-3 at 6-4 LA. 1 out. Rosario being held at first by Tristan Casas. Taylor hitting .223, 13 homers, 38 runs batted in. Veteran who can play a number of positions, and the first pitch to him is a breaking ball taken at the knees for a strike. Middle of the infield, a double play depth. They're crowding the second base bag. Pretty good hole on the right side for Taylor. And the pitch is a breaking ball down and in. Taylor was an all-star 2 years ago. Out of the University of Virginia, throw to first and back head first is Rosario. This is game 1 of a 3-game series. First pitch tomorrow is 4:10. James Paxton on the mound against Julio Urias. The battle of lefties, a borderline strike called to the knees. Taylor didn't like it. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tanner Houck will go for the Red Sox in the series finale on Sunday at 1:35. The Dodgers have not revealed the identity of their starting pitcher. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2. And Houston comes to town. This is the start of a 6-game homestand. Very important. They're all important at this juncture, with September right around the corner. Red Sox 3.5 out in the wild card. Check swing, strike 3 called on a fastball at the knees over the outside part of the plate. Taylor called out on strikes for the second out here in the 8th. Doubles for diabetes. For every Red Sox double, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association. Brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector, the place to go if you need health insurance. Go to mahealthconnector.org to stay in the game and get covered. Alex Cora to the mound. He'll summon John Schreiber, and we'll step aside. We're in the 8th inning. Los Angeles 6 and Boston 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
New England. It's time to get out there in a built Ford tough truck, and it starts at your New England Ford dealer's Discover Summer Sales Event. From the detail-oriented F-150 to the all-new Super Duty, there's no surprise why F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight, are the best way to make this summer one for the books. With your New England Ford dealers stocked with fresh inventory, now's the best time to discover summer in a Ford. Claim based on 1977 to 2022 CY total sales.
Arbella Insurance is the presenting sponsor of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. We've been proudly supporting Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund and its mission to provide life-saving cancer care, research, education, and prevention for over 15 years. Donate $50 or more to the Jimmy Fund, and you could save 6% off your car insurance with Arbella. Find a local independent agent at arbella.com. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund. Here for good.
The new pitcher for the Red Sox is the right-hander John Schreiber after 2/3 of an inning from Bernardino. Schreiber now the 4th Red Sox pitcher. Last pitched Sunday at the New York Yankees and gave up a 3-run homer in the 7th inning. Had a rough outing, walked 3, struck out 2. Schreiber making his 31st appearance, a 2-1 record, and a 372 earned run average. He struck out 34 in 29 innings. Opponents hitting 243 against him. Bernardino got 2 outs, walked 1, struck out 1. He's responsible for Rosario, the pinch hitter who's aboard at first base. We're in the 8th inning. Los Angeles leading 6-4. In the first of a 3-game series. These have been 2 outstanding interleague play teams. Back to 2012, the Dodgers have the best record in the majors in interleague play, a .610 winning percentage, and the Red Sox are second at .602. Schreiber's ready to go, and Miguel Rojas, the number 9 hitter, stands in. He singled and stole second against Crawford in the 3rd inning. And has struck out twice since. Takes a ball low and away. If Rojas could extend it, Mookie Betts would hit again. Short lead for Rosario. The pitch is low with a sinker. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch is a little looping line drive in center. It'll be caught by Duvall, running toward left field. That ends the inning. The Dodgers strand a runner. They've left 6. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Los Angeles 6, Boston 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Radio BZ4X, Toyota.
where easy listening goes all electric with your favorite hits like impressive style and intuitive touchscreen.
Easy peasy, easy peasy. Yeah.
And smooth acceleration.
Easy breezy.
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
When I treat myself, I want it all. I want layers of velvety ice cream, indulgent sauces, and a chocolate shell that cracks so loudly that everyone in the room can hear it. Indulge now. Magnum ice cream doubles, minis, duets, even non-dairy. Magnum ice cream. More is more. Discover decadence in store or online at magnumicecream.com.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Tonight's attendance brought to you by Citgo. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo top tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. So whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 35,653 singing along with Neil Diamond just a moment ago. 35653, that's a sellout. As you might expect with the Dodgers in town. Gratterall's first pitch of the bottom of the 8th is inside, had Tristan Casas spinning away from a 96-mile-an-hour cutter. Gratterall came on in relief last inning, and he throws a strike on the outside corner to Casas, who had an infield hit and scored on a Trevor Story home run back in the second. That's when good times were rolling for the Red Sox. They led 3-0 at that juncture. But they're now down 6-4. They've scored only 1 run since, and it was an unearned run last inning. Lance Lynn pitched 6+ innings, allowed 4 runs, 3 earned on 10 hits, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. The pitch down and in. If the Dodger bullpen protects this 2-run lead, they will go to 5-0 in the 5 games started by Lance Lynn since he came over from the White Sox. Swing and a pop foul out of play to the left. Herb Chambers' batting order is Casas, then Story and McGuire. 6-4 Los Angeles. Gratterall's pitch is up and away. It's a full count. 1 base run, and the Red Sox left the tying run at the plate. The Dodgers do have action in their bullpen. The pitch hit hard up the middle and a base hit past the second baseman. It's Rosario now playing second base. He stayed in the game for Los Angeles. Mookie Betts in right field with Hayward out of the game. So the lead man on, Casas a 2-hit night. And here is the tying run at the plate. It's Trevor Story, who already hit his first homer of the season. Back in the second inning, line shot into the second row of the monster seats down the left field line. He takes the ball low and away.
Gratterall has given up only 3 homers in 55 innings.
That hit the first he's given up. He's faced 4 batters. Story's the 5th. He chops one weekly over to the Dodger dugout. 1-1 on Trevor, who singled his last time up, so he's 2 for 3 tonight, and his average is up to 236. Trevor playing his 14th game of the year. Casas held by Freeman. The pitch, breaking ball just a little bit outside. Held for an extra look by the catcher Will Smith, but Mark Carlson not swayed. And the replay shows it was a good call, just a little bit off the plate. Out of the stretch, the right-hander Gratterall swinging a chopper off the catcher Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reese McGuire to follow. And now Story granted time. Well, the Red Sox got some more help with an eye toward the wild card situation as Detroit rallied to beat Houston 4-1 in Motown. Late swinging a foul up into the upper box seats over the Red Sox on deck circle.
The AL West race really tight going in. Texas had a 1-game lead of Seattle with Houston 1 back.
The rookie Parker Meadows hit his first career home run with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Swing and a miss by Story for strike 3. It was a 3-run homer. Detroit scored 4 in the bottom of the 9th to beat Houston 4-1.
That's a crusher.
Boy, Story missed that sinker by quite a bit looking at the replay. So 1 out. It's the first strikeout for Gratterall. And the pitch is 100 miles an hour and down and in to Reese McGuire, who has singled and doubled and reached on a fielder's choice. 2 for 3 up to 284 for the year. And the pitch is low in the dirt, backhanded out by Smith. And now Will Smith going to the mound, and the shortstop Miguel Rojas is in, and he has his arm around the shoulders of Gratterall. Stay tuned for the Nissan postgame show after the game. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Sean McDonough, Joe Castiglione. We're at Fenway Park. Game 1 of this series between 2 hot teams. Red Sox, winners of 5 of their last 7. 10-5 in the last 15. And Los Angeles, ridiculously hot, 19-3 in the month of August. Gratterall delivers. Swing and a miss. A cutter down and in. McGuire swung over the top of it. 2 balls and a strike on Reese. Dodgers started the month of August 17-3. That tied the franchise record for most wins in the first 20 games of a month. Gratterall, the 2-1 is inside. A fastball at 97. Casa still at first. 1 out. 6-4 Dodgers in the 8th inning. Pablo Reyes is on deck. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. McGuire took a step toward first base, but that had the outside corner at 98. Crowd doesn't like it, but the replay showed it was a strike. Well framed by the catcher Smith as well. 3-2 pitch. A little defensive chopper down the third base line. Charged by Muncy. Throws on the run. Not in time. It was a 1-hop throw, and Reese McGuire beat it. It was a very slow chopper with the count 3-2. The pitch was away. It was kind of a defensive swing, just trying to stay alive and get a piece of it, but it was well placed down the line. Muncy charged, threw from the edge of the infield grass, a 1-hop throw, but it wasn't in time. And very clearly safe was McGuire. So now the tying run is at first. And the go-ahead run coming to the plate. It's a 3-hit night for Reese McGuire. They have action in their bullpen. And it is Alex Vesia, a left-hander. They don't really have a designated closer. More often than not, it's a right-hander, Evan Phillips, but they are closer by committee largely in the Los Angeles bullpen.
Yeah, they mix and match the highest leverage guys against the toughest hitters when they can.
Wilyer Abreu is going to come up and pinch hit.
Oh, what a spot for the rookie.
Yeah, they do have the lefty out there. And after a conference at the mound with the pitching coach, it'll be Abreu. Mark Pryor is their pitching coach. He goes back to the dugout. Off a huge day yesterday, went 4 for 5, including his first major league home run. And he takes a ball outside. He's hitting .500 so far at the big league level, with a homer and 5 runs batted in. He's playing in his 4th game. He's 6 for 12, with 2 doubles and the home run. The pitch, big swing and a pop foul to play to the left.
We saw him early in spring training, then he got hurt. Oblique situation, and he's got power. He's got a very strong arm, and he says he feels comfortable now. That home run really relaxed him. About to become a dad any minute.
Came up from Worcester on Tuesday. He swings and fouls one back. Came over last year at the deadline from Houston in that trade that sent Christian Vasquez to the Astros. Had a good year at Worcester. 22 homers in 86 games for the Woo Sox. Gratterall's 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball over the inner third. So Abreu goes down swinging. And that's going to be the end of the outing for Gratterall as Dave Roberts is on his way to the mound. And he's going to summon Alex Vesia, the left-hander, to pitch to Alex Verdugo. We're in the 8th inning. Los Angeles 6, Boston 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Ford vehicle, and it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your local Ford dealer.
New England. It's time to get out there in a built Ford tough truck, and it starts at your New England Ford dealer's Discover Summer Sales Event. From the detail-oriented F-150 to the all-new Super Duty, there's no surprise why F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight, are the best way to make this summer one for the books. With your New England Ford dealer stocked with fresh inventory, now's the best time to discover summer in a Ford. Claim based on 1977 to 2022 CY total sales.
The new pitcher for the Dodgers is the lefty Alex Vesia, V-E-S-I-A. 27 years old from Alpine, California, 6'1", 209 pounds. He's up for his third stint with the Dodgers this year, most recently recalled on July 13th from their AAA affiliate in Oklahoma City. Originally drafted by Miami in the 17th round of the 2018 draft out of Cal State East Bay. He's 0-4 on the season with a 5.30 ERA in 42 games.
Cleveland has a 5-2 lead in Toronto, bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, so the Red Sox getting help. The wild card race, Houston has lost. Blew a 9th inning lead against Detroit. Cleveland perhaps on the verge of victory in Toronto. Yankees beat Tampa Bay, and Baltimore rallied to beat Colorado on a Gunnar Henderson home run in the 9th. They won 5-4. So Baltimore now leads Tampa Bay by 3 atop the American League East. Orioles are the best record in the American League. So here's Verdugo, the go-ahead run at the plate. Lefty against lefty. Vesia comes set, hands against his chest, and he fires a strike. Fastball at 95. Win, though,
Felix Bautista, their closer, a Cy Young candidate, left with an apparent injury in the 9th inning.
That's not good. Verdugo homered on the first pitch thrown by Lance Lynn tonight, and he singled in the 7th. He's 2 for 4. Been a hot hitter, and he hits a line drive to right that's going to fall in front of Betts for a hit. They're going to hold the runner at third, and now they have a problem as the second runner, Wong, the pinch runner, ran up the back of Casas, and they tag him out between second and third. Wong came in the pinch run for McGuire. He thought that Fabus was going to send the runner Casas around, but there was no chance. It was hit very hard and right at Mookie Betts. So Wong went way too far around second base. The throw got cut off by Freeman. He ran right at Wong, and they retired him in a rundown. Terrible base running play by Wong. You just cannot do that. He was tagged out by Rojas. That ends the inning. And we go to the ninth, 6-4 Los Angeles on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Radio BZ4X, Toyota.
Where easy listening goes all electric. And we're taking your requests. Hello, caller. What can we play for you?
Hi, first-time caller, long-time listener. I'd love to hear something with an easy driving beat.
Coming right up.
Woo!
The all-electric BZ4X. Electric made easy beasy. Toyota, let's go places.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Well, terrible base running play by Connor Wong ends the inning in the bottom of the eighth. Still 6-4 Los Angeles. Schreiber's first pitch of the ninth, a strike to Mookie Betts. It's the top of the Los Angeles order for the fifth time. Betts, Freeman, and Smith in the Herb Chambers batting order. Schreiber's pitch is a breaking ball that is outside. The lineup brought to you by Herb Chambers, Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Mercedes-Benz of Natick, and Flagship Motor Cars of Linfield. Betts is 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. It's a very high pop up on the right side of the infield. Casas makes the catch. That was up in the air for a while. On that plate end, the last inning, Verdugo hit a line drive, but it was right at Betts on a hop. As he fielded it, Casas hadn't even reached third base. He was a step or two away from it. Connor Wong, the pinch runner rounding second, had the whole thing right in front of him. As he rounds second, he could easily see Casas and the third base coach Fabus, but he just had his head down, running as hard as he could. Got halfway between second and third and realized there was a big problem.
And Mookie's throw was 97 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, he's a multiple Gold Glove winner. Just a terrible play. 9-3-6. It took the bat out of the hands of Rafael Devers, who would have come up with the bases loaded. Freeman chops one foul.
Perfect setup for Raffy.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake. Freeman is 3 for 4. 2 singles and a double. He's driven in a run and scored twice. And it's a ringing line drive and a base hit into center field, right over the second base bag. Nothing cheap about his hits either. That's a 4-hit game for Freeman after he went 5 for 9 in their doubleheader yesterday. His double in the 7th inning gave him a major league leading 48. That's also a career high in any major league season for Freddie Freeman. He was a career .301 hitter. And a ball inside to Will Smith. He doubled off Nick Pivetta. High off the wall, almost had a 3-run homer. Drove in a run. Drove in their first run of the game back in the 6th. He looks at ball 2. Red Sox led 3-0 after 2 innings. Alex Verdugo a solo homer leading off the game, leading off the bottom of the first for the Red Sox. Trevor Story a 2-run shot in the 2nd, but Lance Lynn settled in. Dodgers got 3 in the 6th, 3 more in the 7th. Red Sox got one in the 7th. Ball 3 is up and in on Smith. He's in the driver's seat, 3-0 against John Schreiber. And the pitch is a fastball inside, ball 4.
Five 4-hit games for Freeman.
Just
keeps on hitting.
Wow. Great player. 7 times an All-Star. 315 career home runs for Freddie Freeman, the longtime Atlanta Brave. Dave Bush back to the mound. Nobody warming up behind Schreiber, who's pitched 2/3 of an inning. And the hitter will be Max Muncy, who grounded out to drive in a run in the 6th. And he had a 2-run double in the 7th, capping their 3-run inning. Hit a smash down the right field line. Chance to open it back up here for LA with 2 men on and 1 out. Red Sox play Muncy to pull infield and outfield, and the pitch is a fastball in the inside corner. They have Evan Phillips, the right-hander, warming up, who, as we said, for the most part is their closer. He has 19 saves. Backdoor breaking ball just missed. I would say this, Joe, watching a lot of the replays of these pitches, Mark Carlson has had about as good a night as a home plate umpire can have.
He's been excellent. I don't think he's had one argument.
The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Had a slider down and in. Schreiber trying to keep it a 2-run deficit, with an eye toward the bottom of the 9th, when the Red Sox have Devers, Turner, and Yoshida due up, hitters 2, 3, and 4. The pitch, little looper that's going to drop in shallow right, charged by Verdugo. They'll hold Freeman at third, and the bases are loaded. Not hit very hard, just kind of off the end of the bat, a flare that dropped. Freeman to third, Smith to second. Muncy aboard with his second hit. And it's going to be up to Schreiber to get out of this himself, because there is still no action in the bullpen. 3 men in a row have reached for the Dodgers. And here's David Peralta, left-handed hitting left fielder, 0 for 3 with a walk. And he chops one foul to the Red Sox on deck circle. Each team in double digits now in hits. The Dodgers with 10, Boston has 12. Runners take their leads. Story, the shortstop, trying to keep Smith close to the second base bag. The pitch by Schreiber, swing and a miss. Good off-speed slider at 82, and Peralta well out ahead of it. Peralta, .321 hitter in his career with the bases loaded in 78 at bats, including 3 grand slams. Long-time Arizona Diamondback. Played for Tampa Bay briefly last year. Now in his first year with Los Angeles. The 0-2 pitch from Schreiber is up and in. Fastball at 93. Kike Hernandez is on deck. Schreiber out of the stretch, comes set at the belt. His pitch. Little fly ball, shallow right center, caught by Verdugo on the run. They're going to send Freeman to the plate. The throw not in time. And the Dodgers lead 7-4 on a sacrifice fly by David Peralta. Wasn't exactly smashed, but Verdugo had to catch it running towards center field. No momentum at all coming toward the plate. The throw was weak, kind of one-hopped. The cutoff man, Costas, at the side of the mound, went past him. But no chance to get Freeman, who scores for the 3rd time. Smith stayed at second. Muncy still at first.
Betson Freeman has scored 5 of their 7 runs.
Yeah, after they tag-teamed Cleveland in that doubleheader yesterday. Schreiber now to Kike. who's 1 for 4. And he swings and pops one up on the right side of the infield. It should end the inning. Casas, almost midway between first and second, makes the catch. That ends the inning. But the Dodgers add a run. We go to the bottom of the ninth. LA 7, the Red Sox 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
El programa piloto de tarifa gratuita para la airline de Ripta finaliza el 30 de octubre. A partir del 1 de octubre, los pasajeros deben pagar la tarifa completa en todos los autobuses de la airline de la Autoridad de Transporte Público de Rhode Island. Pague su tarifa Ripta con una tarjeta inteligente Wave, la aplicación móvil Wave o con $2 en efectivo. El 1 de octubre tenga lista su tarifa de autobús cuando aborde la airline. Para obtener más información visite ripta.com. Gracias por abordar Ripta.
Yes! You know, you did promise you'd drive once you stopped getting coverage to follow baseball.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I have T-Mobile, so I've had 5G coverage since we got on the highway.
Even way out here?
How is that a strike?
Okay, you're driving the whole way home, dude.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Home or away and nearly everywhere in between. Get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. Learn more at T-Mobile.com/coverage. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
7-4 Los Angeles, and the Dodgers have brought in the big right-hander Evan Phillips to try to save it. On for the 50th time, he's 1-3 with a 2.44 ERA, 19 saves and 21 opportunities. Leading their staff in saves, he has 19 of their 35. Who said they kind of do it by committee.
He had only 4 big league saves entering this season. A journeyman who bounced around from Atlanta to Baltimore to Tampa Bay.
He's only given up 27 hits in 48 innings while striking out 52. Opponents hitting 165 against him. He throws ball 1 to Rafael Devers. Devers, Justin Turner, Masataka Yoshida, the Herb Chambers batting order. Red Sox have had a lot of chances. They've had 13 hits. Devers makes it 14 with a line single to right. Would have been nice to have seen that with the bases loaded last inning. With a base running blunder.
Might have tied the game.
Yeah, took that away. So Vesia gave up a single to the only batter he faced, but he's credited with an out as Wong ran into the out. So one more hitter and the Red Sox will get the tying run to the plate. 14 more hits for the Red Sox after their season high 24 yesterday. Phillips delivers low to Justin Turner. 0 for 4 against his Dodger mates from the last 8 years. Phillips 6'2", 215. 28 years old from Salisbury, Maryland. Throws a breaking ball, a slider in for a strike. Called on the outside part of the plate. Turner hitting .286, 20 homers, 82 runs batted in. Devers a short lead held by Freeman. Big hole on the right side of the infield. The pitch is up and in. Slider that stayed high. Phillips to save in 7 of his last 8 outings. The pitch is fouled back just off to our right.
Now the Guardians did beat Toronto 5-2. That's a game is gone final.
So the two teams immediately ahead of the Red Sox in the wild card race have both lost. Houston and Toronto. Strike 3 called. Fastball right over the heart of the plate, no question about it. It was plenty high enough above the knees. Turner 0 for 5 now as he gets called out on strikes. No question about it. So here comes Yoshida. 1 for 4. He singled in the 5th inning. Phillips trying to save it for Lance Lynn. Breaking ball in for a strike. And if he does, the Dodgers will be 5-0 in his 5 starts for them. He'll be 4-0 with 1 no decision. After his 6-9 for the White Sox with an ERA of almost 7. The pitch gets a little bit behind Smith, but not far enough for the runner to try to advance. Devers took a couple of steps, thought about it, and then thought better of it. Adam Duvall on deck, hoping he'll get up there as the potential tying run. 7-4 Dodgers, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Red Sox had a 3-0 lead after 2. The pitch, slicing fly ball into the seats and left at the facing of the roof boxes in Karam down below. They're not really holding Devers now. Freddie Freeman well off the bag, but a step or 2 behind Devers. Now he backs up as the pitch is on its way, and it's another foul ball into the seats on the left. Ball and 2 strikes on Yoshida. Doesn't strike out much, 12.7% of the time. Chops one over by the Red Sox dugout. It's the 3rd lowest strikeout rate in the American League. And 8th lowest in all of Major League Baseball. Good lead now for Devers with Freeman way behind him. Swing and a foul. He just got a piece of that. Sounded like he got a piece of the catcher. Will Smith. Phillips has thrown 13 pitches here in the 9th. 9 of them strikes. Phillips kind of goes into a deep squat before he stands upright to throw. There's a line drive to left. Peralta makes a running catch. Again, it didn't look very pretty for Peralta, but he caught it. It was a line drive. He had to run towards center field, and he caught it a couple of steps in front of the warning track. Hit hard to the opposite field by Yoshida, but it's a hard out. And now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
He took a terrible route to that ball. Was fortunate to make the play. That really would have changed the complexion of this inning.
Yeah, he had to make a little bit of a leaping catch. Didn't really retreat as much as he should have. So it's up to Duvall to try to extend it. And Adam takes a slider for a strike on the outside corner. He's 1 for 4 with an infield hit. He had a smash up the middle that Rojas, the shortstop, made a diving stop on. Adams been a hot hitter. 7-4 Dodgers. Devers takes off, and Duvall chops one foul down to Carlos Fablis, the third base coach. The Red Sox are down to the last strike. Oh, 2 on Duvall. Freeman way off the line and way behind Devers, so Rafferty will probably run again on this pitch. Really no reason not to. He's got a huge lead, almost a third of the way to second base. He runs, swing and a miss, and a slider away. Duvall strikes out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of this series. The final score, Los Angeles 7 and Boston 4. Totals and more in a moment on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Ripta's R-Line fare-free pilot is coming to an end on September 30th. Starting October 1st, passengers must pay full fare on all Rhode Island Public Transit Authority R-Line buses. Pay your Ripta fare with Wave Smart Card, Wave mobile app, or with $2 cash. On October 1st, please have your bus fare ready when boarding the R-Line. For more information, please visit Ripta.com. Thank you for riding Ripta.
The Nissan postgame show. Nissan makes cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Well, this one got away in the middle innings, and then the Red Sox ran themselves out of a potential tying rally in the 8th as they fall to the Dodgers 7-4. For Los Angeles, 7 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and 8 men left. 4 runs, 14 hits for the Red Sox. They didn't make an error in the field. They did leave 10 men. They left runners in every single inning. Lynn was not really impressive. He only had 1 strikeout, 6 innings plus with 4 runs, 3 earned on 10 hits. But he did get the win. He's 10-9, 4-0 with the Dodgers. And Phillips had his 20th save. Nick Pivetta didn't have it tonight when he came out of the bullpen after being so good on Wednesday. He was charged with 4 runs and allowed a couple of inherited runners to score. Pivetta now 9-7. And the only home runs are hit by the Red Sox. Alex Verdugo for the second day in a row led off with a home run. It's the first pitch, in fact, from Lynn for a homer into the visiting bullpen. Then Trevor Story at his first in almost a year, a 2-run shot in the second inning to make it 3-0. But the Dodgers came back with 3 in the 6th, 3 in the 7th. The Red Sox got another run in the 7th and had a chance to get the bases loaded in the 8th. They got 3 hits. But Connor Wong, running with his head down, was caught between 2nd and 3rd after Casas was held at 3rd on a hard single to right by Verdugo. Mookie Betts got to it quickly, and really, there was no way I don't think Verdugo could have scored unless or Casas would have scored unless there were a terrible throw. He barely had been to third base when the ball came to Mookie, who has the gun. In fact, his throw is 97 miles an hour, and that really took the wind out of the sails. 2 hours, 59 minutes to play it before 35,653, a sellout, as the Red Sox are now 68-61. They lose no ground at Toronto. They're still within 2 of Toronto because the Jays lost to the Guardians, and they stay right there with Houston, which lost to the Tigers. Seattle just getting underway at home against Kansas City. They have the 3rd wild card right now by themselves. But Sean, a really exciting ball game. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We had Pedro in our booth for a couple of innings. He was outstanding, and the Red Sox hit the ball hard, but you look at some of the hits that fell in for the Dodgers, which weren't scalded all that much, but Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, what a combo.
Yeah,
they scored 5 of the 7 runs.
I mean, yesterday in their doubleheader sweep in Cleveland, those two, the top of the order, Betts and Freeman, combined for 12 hits, scored 4 runs, and drove in 4 in the sweep of the Guardians. They combined tonight for 5 more hits, scored a combined 5 runs. I mean, they're just as good. I would say they're the best 1-2 punch of any batting order in Major League Baseball. Both of them MVP candidates. And when you're playing a team of this caliber, you can't do the things that you chronicled, Joe. The base running play by Wong was just awful. And, it's a 3-3 game going to the 7th inning. And Nick Pivetta walks the number 8 hitter, Michael Busch, who's hitting under 200 to start the inning. And then, you're playing with fire there because here come Betts and Freeman later in the inning, and they both got on base and both wound up scoring, as did the leadoff Walker Busch. So, it started out great. As you said, the homer by Verdugo on the first pitch of the game from Lance Lynn. Trevor Story, it's a 2-run homer in the second inning. They led 3-0. Cutter Crawford, another really good outing, following up what he did against the Yankees last time out. He shut out the Dodgers through the first 5 innings. Los Angeles had only 3 base runners in the first 5 innings, but he got the quick hook after the first 2-man reach in the 6th. And Nick Pivetta, who's been very good for so much of the year, was not good tonight. Gave up 4 runs in 2 innings to take the loss. So frustrating loss, a game that certainly felt like they could have won, and squandering a great opportunity to gain a lot of ground on the teams right ahead of them in the wild card race.
Well, tomorrow they go against Julio Urias, who's 11-6. James Paxton goes for the Red Sox in a 4-10 start here at Fenway. Cooper Boardman has the post-game show coming up. Again, the final, Dodgers 7, Red Sox 4. We're on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. That's because you can easily get a quote and find all our discounts at allstate.com or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. We make getting the right coverage quick and easy. No headache involved. Just our best auto price. Visit us online or give us a call. No matter how you connect with us, you're in good hands with Allstate. Discounts vary by state and are subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Genie here from the hit musical Aladdin with a handy checklist for all your summer party needs. Music? Done. Dancing? Fireworks? Yep. Well, we've got all these things and more because Aladdin is Broadway's biggest party. I mean, where else can you experience show-stopping songs, huge laughs, a flying magic carpet, and the life of the party, me? So grab the gang and come see us. For tickets, visit AladdinTheMusical.com today. Oh, dress code fabulous.
Look, you're busy, so we'll be quick. As a small business owner, the last thing you need are worries like figuring out your payroll and benefits options. That's why there's us. Sure Payroll, right there by your side, every step of the way. Sure Payroll is your online payroll and benefits partner. Experts in labor law, tax regulations, and HR. Sure Payroll, your partner for sure success. Sign up now and get up to 6 months free. Visit surepayroll.com today.
For details. More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
It is wrap-up time live from Fenway Park on the Nissan postgame show. Savor the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill to Drive sales event. The Red Sox fall 7-4 tonight against the Los Angeles Dodgers here on a Friday night, and on a night where there was a whole lot of Dodger blue walking into this ballpark. Their voices were heard not early but late as the Red Sox went up 3-0 in this ball game, carried that 3-run lead into the 6th. Dodgers rallied for 3 in the 6th, 3 more in the 7th, scored 7 of the final 8 runs of the ball game to the tune of a 7-4 win for the boys from the National League West here tonight. Cooper Boardman with you live from Fenway Park. Much to do here. We have Red Sox review local here in Boston looming. After this, we'll take your calls, and then we'll also have Patriots conversation after preseason finishes up right around 11 p.m. So a jam-packed night here on WEEI. And, you look at it from the Red Sox perspective here tonight. You get an outstanding start from Cutter Crawford against, by many metrics, including run scoring, the best offense in baseball, though I'm sure the Atlanta Braves have plenty to say about that. He had 7 strikeouts. That was 7 of the 11 strikeouts that Red Sox pitching put forth. That's part of the Arbel Insurance Foundation, who's dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. So those 11 strikeouts means another $550 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella is here for the Jimmy Fund and here for good. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts as Cutter Crawford continues to cement himself as a genuine big league starter. Just about every single time he goes out there, it feels like, and remember, at one point he was going to be in AAA, one point he was going to be in the bullpen, and now he is a guy that when he takes the baseball, you feel good about what he brings forth, and he was good tonight against a really high-quality offense. Nick Pivetta was next, and as Joe put it moments ago, he just didn't really have it. Gave up 4 earned over a couple of innings of work. Dropping to 9 and 7. It was just it is honestly kind of a troubling trend for Pivetta, who, of course, when he was moved to the bullpen, they said throw your best stuff more often. He's always had this just outstanding stuff in terms of quality of pitches. But if you look at kind of how that has broken down over a little bit of a longer term, we'll get into this a little bit later on. He did struggle, has struggled, that is. He's struggled really in the month of August. He's given up now 11 earned runs in 19 August innings to the tune of a 5.25 ERA. For the Red Sox offensively, 14 hits, but only 3 of which were for extra bases. The 2 home runs, one by Trevor Story, one by Alex Verdugo. Verdugo's led off the game. And certainly it felt like a tone setter on a night where we were welcoming Mookie Betts back to Fenway Park, and for whatever all of that means to you, Trevor Story's 2-run shot made it 3-0, and Reese McGuire would add a double. That is just 1 double for the Red Sox tonight, who it feels like rarely do they get held to just 1 double. That's doubles for diabetes. The Red Sox, with the 1 double, add $50 to the American Diabetes Association total, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. The place to go if you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org to stay in the game and get covered. We'll donate $50 for every double by the Red Sox, so the season tally up towards $6,500 here in 2023. McGuire's double, though, went for naught, and it was the final extra base hit of the night, came in the 4th inning for the Red Sox. And from that point on, a combination of lack of extra base hits and perhaps most importantly, lack of hit with runners in scoring position. And, of course, the Dodgers' rallies added up again to the 7-4 loss here tonight at Fenway Park. The Red Sox were 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. The lone hit they had with runners in scoring position did not score a run. It was the single late in this ballgame in the bottom of the 8th inning to right field, right at Mookie Betts, who came up firing, got the throw in towards the plate, and Connor Wong, who was pinch running for Reese McGuire, rounded second, did not realize the runner ahead of him had been held at third. He stopped halfway between second and third. Mookie's throw was unbelievable, 97 miles per hour out of Mookie Betts' right hand. It is his hardest throw of the season, if you think tonight didn't mean a little extra to him. He hit the cutoff man. Freddie Freeman ran the man back, and then Connor Wong was tagged out between second and third. And so the Red Sox pushed across just the 1 run in the bottom of the 7th inning on an error. Did not score in the 8th, and despite Rafi Devers leading off with a single in the 9th inning, failed to score in the final inning of this one in the loss that drops the Red Sox to 68 and 61. Okay, we'll take a quick break. We'll come on back. We'll get you a look at what's happened around baseball here tonight. Some scores in the wild card race that have impacted the Red Sox significantly. And then Red Sox review after that, 617-7797-937 on the other end of that. We're back in a moment. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Savor the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill the Drive sales event.
Hello, everyone. This is your Delta Airlines flight attendant speaking. On behalf of your Delta crew, we're excited to announce we're growing our flight attendant team.
You can learn more about our world of opportunities at our flight attendant info session right here in Providence on September 14th and 15th. If you love to travel, meet new people, help others, and are seeking an office view of the world, a career at Delta may be right for you. To learn more, visit us at delta.com/flywithus. That's delta.com/flywithus. It's your time to climb with Delta.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
No matter how you connect with Allstate, you're in good hands. You'll find all our discounts for all your home and auto insurance needs online or by calling 888-ALLSTATE. Discounts vary by state and are subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This receiver trio is scary, and it does start with Scary Terry himself there. He's good, man, and I it's just, can we get normal quarterback play for this guy for once in his career? Because you're right. I mean, no shade to ODU's finest Taylor Heineke, but he was literally a backup quarterback in the XFL. And he's probably the best player that Washington has rolled out at quarterback in Terry's, career.
Subscribe to Reception Perception, available on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
El programa piloto de tarifa gratuita para la airline de Rifta finaliza el 30 de octubre. A partir del 1 de octubre, los pasajeros deben pagar la tarifa completa en todos los autobuses de la airline de la Autoridad de Transporte Público de Rhode Island. Pague su tarifa Rifta con una tarjeta inteligente Wave, la aplicación móvil Wave o con $2 en efectivo. El 1 de octubre tenga lista su tarifa de autobús cuando aborde la airline. Para obtener más información visite rifta.com. Gracias por abordar Rifta.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Dollar Shave Club is available in stores, because sometimes shaving can't wait. Like date night, when you realize a tiny troll built a nest in your beard. Go to the shaving aisle, get our blades. Later, beard troll. Dollar Shave Club. Epic razors, epically affordable.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online